Hey guys, how y'all doing? You can hear me alright? Hope you're doing well. Hi Ken. How are you? You alright? Just got a couple of buttons to push, guys, and then we'll be started. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. Sorry I'm a few minutes late starting as well. My bro popped around, so had to deal with a couple of personal matters before I could get on, unfortunately, but it's all sorted now. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well this morning. We've got a few different things we're going to do today, so busy. It should be good, though. Yeah, it's alright. It's nice my brother popped around. He helped me with a couple of things. Moving some stuff out of the garage that would have been difficult to get to, that kind of stuff, because I needed to take it over to my partner later this week, so it saved me accidentally hurting myself. And he needed a couple of things from here, so was able to help him out with that too. So yeah, hopefully my fan isn't picking up on my microphone. I do my best to keep it out of the way and on a low setting. So, it should be alright. Oh, and I tell you what, I had fun and joys last night. 2 of my battery banks for my phone packed up, so that was nice. It's like one disaster after another at the moment. It's crazy. But I had a new one turn up this morning that I ordered. So, waiting on one more cable tomorrow, but that's fine. It's not too bad. Hey, Coney, how you doing? So, anyway, disaster averted. Everything's fine. Hey, Wolf. Hi. So, yeah, so today's plan. So, we're going to settle in and do some War Thunder. And then later, we have got more Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I have unbugged that level that got stuck. So, we'll carry on from where we left off pretty much. Bar where I've just unbugged the mission. So you guys won't miss out on anything, don't worry. Yes, it's still supposed to be on active, yes. I'll probably be swapping it to a different song in a minute, but yeah, I have the music on for the whole stream normally. If it's too loud, let me know. I can always dial it down a bit if you need it. But yeah, I have everything licensed for the full stream, so I like a little bit of background music, it's good. And then yeah, to wrap up today, we got a game called Sports Card Shop Simulator as well. So, we'll be playing that later today to just kind of wrap up the last couple of hours. So that's kind of the Batman plan. Forza will be on Thursday for those who want to join me. So don't panic, that will still be happening. Those boosters just ran out. Right, let's activate some new ones. And yeah, let's try and do some BP. And see what we can do. A couple of these are 10 missions each, so I'm going to stack them. I don't like doing that, but that's fine. We'll go with that. Right, so we have Arrows of Apollo to do. Destroy vehicles using a fighter. Win the certain number of battles. We're currently level 66 on here. We need to get to 75 minimum. So, that's the Batman plan for today. Thank you! I cannot read that name! Oh my god. Nintendo guy! Hi! There we go, I can see it now. Sorry, it's really hard for me to read. I think I need to change the colour of that font. Because it's, a little difficult for me to read. Don't know about you guys. Hey, hello, how you doing? Welcome on, Brady. How you guys doing? So, we're going to dive into matches if you want to join. Usual rules apply. 8.3 and under Air Arcade is what we'll be starting with. Let's try and get this Wellington. Was it Wellington? No, it was a Washington, wasn't it? It was a Washington we were unlocking. Yeah, we want to unlock that Washington. And then we've got the Welcome and the Washington to play. So, that's the Batman plan. We'll get there. It's just a matter of time. So, but yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. If you have got matches today, I hope they're going smoothly. Yeah, I hope you're doing alright, Kenji. I hope you have a nice day. But yeah, we'll see where today takes us. As I say, War Thunder and then Assassin's Creed later, so. Right. Get straight into the vampire. We're just gonna work left to right like we normally do, unless there's some specific tactical reason I want to do otherwise. Hey, Velo. Yeah, everything all good, Kenji? Everything all good? Alright, we'll load it in a second, and then we'll, see what we can do. Alright, let's see how things work out. Oh, we got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Quick question. Pick you a country. What? Is it one of the ones that are playable in this game or any random country? Hi, Zachary. Sorry to ask for clarification. Just random? Just any random country. Zimbabwe? I don't know. You doing some geography thing or something? I gotta be careful. There's a bunch on the right. Okay, maybe a different one. Ethiopia? Hi, Jackson. How you doing? Hey, Christopher. Hey, you said random countries. I'm going random. I don't know what this is for. What is this for, Bob? I hope this is not how you're picking where to go on holiday. Hi, Snake. Oh, Hearts of Iron 4! Ah! Okay, okay, that makes more sense now. That makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, I need to get on that. Some of the guys have been requesting it. I'm gonna try and actually sit down and learn it properly. Okay, someone in chat's just said Luxembourg. Is Luxembourg an option? I can't even remember. Yeah, I hope she's doing well, Kenji. Well, one of the guys in the other chat said Luxembourg. Can you play Luxembourg, Bob? I reinstalled Crusader Kings recently. I've added the, I've got the, Game of Thrones mod for it. So that should be fun. Hi, Wagon Wheel. Hey, Toxic. You been up to much, Snake? Everything all jazzy? Do, 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 do. I know Japan's in Hearts of Iron. I know China is, because I played it, and that was a horrible starting faction to pick. Your daughters call me sausage. Okay, fair enough. Hi, Ryu. Hey, Wagon Wheel, thank you. You're a legend. Oh my gosh. I need to wake up. You're playing as Ethiopia. Good luck. Let me know how that goes. A little different. It's a little different to say the least. Hey, you asked for random. I had no context. It's probably not what you were expecting. You probably expected me to go with some, like, part of Western Europe. Oh, sorry. No, it's cute though, Kenji. It's, I know I could have literally said anything. That was kind of the point. Oh, I just took a rocket. Hey, look at it as a challenge mode to me, Bob. Look at it as a challenge. At least you don't have to worry about being near the France bit and then getting everybody kicking your ass and going there. Hi, Lishka, how you doing? I don't know if you're playing on the historical mode or what. Doesn't Ethiopia start a war with Italy? I think they do. I would have to check, though. It's not a faction I've played, but I think historically that roughly lines up. Hi, Best. Hey, Dicky. How you doing? Hey, Hex. Welcome in, guys. Oh, you been up to, Ryu? You doing alright? Well, literally first match of the day. We're just getting started. Good old potato brain. Alright. We'll figure this out. Okay, got one. Got one. I've been organized. I've been shopping this morning and got everything sorted out around the house, which is nice. And we got some recycling done. I won't be live tomorrow, guys, because I've got hospital appointments, just so you guys know. So, my apologies for that, but I will be live Thursday. Maybe I'll get a little sneaky mini Uma run in or something on stream tomorrow, but we'll see. It's going to be very much subject to time. But we will see. Ah, crap. Couldn't quite line him up. I haven't had a cup of tea, no. I am trying to turn fight. I'm not doing it terribly well, unfortunately. But yeah, you can. I'm just not swinging it around terribly well. Stock config also does not help, but we're getting there. I was just roughly lining up, but then not quite getting it in the right spot was half the problem. It's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, no worries, Amiibo. Yeah, good luck with that campaign. Have fun. And I say, at least it's something different. I'll keep you busy. Hey, you said random. You got random. Hey, if it works, man. You got something specific you're grinding towards at the moment, Real? At the moment, I'm just trying to get the back pedal grind for UK for the 2 that were added. I was like, might as well upgrade all this lot while I'm at it. So, hence we're doing what we're doing. We're getting there, and then obviously we got like BP dailies, etc. So, I need to try and get my BP as far on as I can, because we've got like a week, and then it's end of BP. So, I need to get my budding gear. I've got a lot to get done. Thanks for the likes, by the way. Appreciate it. It does help out a lot. It really, really does. Alright. We're just gonna muddle along and do what we can. What have you got for breakfast, Kenji? I had a breakfast sandwich this morning. Well, I say breakfast sandwich. It was chicken and stuffing. It's not really a breakfasty sandwich. It was a sandwich for breakfast. That was as breakfasty as it got. But it was better than not having anything. So, hey Oreo, how you doing? Max, thank you for the follow. You're a legend. Thank you. How's you? I have no engine. That's interesting. Yep, that's a no engine. Okay, we're gonna jump out of that. Hey Muchiro, how you doing? Oh, you went to Aldi? Yeah, Aldi's quite good. I've only been in Aldi like once or twice. They had some nice porridge stuff in there because my mum really liked it. So I need to pop back in there at some point, actually. Thank you for the reminder. You got a chair? Oh, a torch? No, stick a bottle. Okay, that's an interesting combination of shopping. You're going camping somewhere or something. Why are we playing arcade? Yeah, no, it's fine. You're welcome to ask. It's not a problem. The TLDR is I'm doing dailies. Find it easier to do in that. And I like playing multiple vehicles. I can play realistic. I just choose not to when I'm doing daily grind stuff. There's also a slight increase in returns on crew XP and upgrade XP as well when you're in arcade. So it can be useful for that. But yeah, it's mostly the whole one vehicle restriction and daily thing. I like to kind of get that done, but rush through it, and then we've got more time for other stuff. Hi, Coconut, how you doing? Yeah, that little engine didn't last very well, unfortunately. It is what it is, though. No, it's so good, Oreo. I don't mind people asking. It's when people get salty and, like, tell people what they should and shouldn't do. I get ridiculous. I don't mind education. Like, oh, have you considered playing this way? Do you think maybe you could have done that in that situation? That's fine, but the, you must play this mode shit. Oh, that's so immature. It's so silly. Yeah, that stuff really winds me up. There are a lot of people that are like that, unfortunately. Video games for you. But yeah, I have my reasons for playing what I'm playing. Likewise, other people have reasons for what they play, and that's totally fine. I like things. I really like props, Oreo. I'm a props girl through and through. We've got grilled mackerel, rice, miso soup. That sounds quite nice. I mean, the mackerel I'd probably swap out, but I'm not a fish person, so. Fair enough. Mishiro, by the way, thank you for the follow. And likewise Oreo as well. Very kind of you guys. Sorry, I took my eye off the screen there for a second, so I could have had an opportunity to get him there. But... Hi, Elsie! How art thou? Are we doing well? Yeah. Yeah, I am getting a bit better with the fish thing. It's, yeah, not something I'm great with, but I'm working on it. It doesn't help. We used to have kippers with milk, though, as a kid, and that was horrible. Spider, yeah, I'm a little bit better with spiders. It's still not good, though. I found a couple of big ones a few weeks back and managed to get rid of them, but it still makes my skin crawl like no tomorrow. The chair and torch are actually for your car. Ah, okay. Okay, that's smart. That makes sense. Yeah, seatbelt cutters are a good thing to have. The other thing it's good to have is those little window smasher things. You never know when you'll need one. I've got a little kit in my car that I keep. I've got a first aid kit. I've got, yeah, emergency stuff like blankets and other things. Better to be prepared, right? And then never need it. No, I don't want a tarantula. Thank you very much. He just punted me at the butt. I can't go up to him, unfortunately. I haven't got the ability to turn this around very easily now. Which is a slight problem. This thing is very floaty right now. You were joking? Yeah, I hope so, because I'm not good with tarantulas. Not in the slightest. No bueno. No good for me. Honestly, I am better than I was. Thing is, it helps that my brother's partner works in the safari park, so I have been able to hold tarantulas and some lizards and snakes and stuff because of him working there. So that was cool. But obviously that's all very carefully done and under supervision and, you know. But, yeah, I like fluffy things. I'm not good with scaly and hairy things that have got, like, insect legs. That's not so good. It doesn't help. I had a couple of really bad experiences as a kid with that kind of stuff, so probably a little bit sensitive to it. It's all good. I'm like, it's slowly getting better with it. I can't lift up! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, holy nuts. How the fuck did I get away with that? Oh my god, that was stupid. Right, okay. I'll take it. A bit random, but you know. Hey Jacob. Oh, they had a camping blanket. Yeah, it's good to have a little blanket. Yeah, a little blanket, and then also one of those little like foil ones as well are good to have as well. Hi, how you doing, Spoopy? You been up to much? Yeah, the torch and the seatbelt cutter and all that. Yeah, the glass. Yeah, that they're all really good to have. Those are all very good. I've had the game since 2013, Jacob. So I'm an old fart, basically. I did have a break from playing, though, because bad internet, sadly. But, yeah, I'm old fart in the game. We're just chilling, we're just doing some dailies at the moment. Let me have a look at crew a second. You spent money on the game? Okay. Well, I'd like to hope it's because you enjoyed the game, rather than just randomly spending it for the lols, but to each their own. I'm gonna have 16. Oh, okay. I do play with my community. Yeah, there are a couple of lobby rules you have to be aware of, though, which is fine, but I can explain them if you need to understand it. It takes like 30 seconds. I play most days that I'm streaming, so if I'm on, you can play, but yeah, as I say, there are a few lobby rules. It's just basic etiquette stuff, nothing too crazy. Go back from work, enjoying yourself, got an energy drink. Ah, okay, not too bad, not too bad. Is the sea venom? I've been enjoying the sea venom. I have been enjoying it. I don't add random people on Discord, sorry. I have a server if you want to join it. It's on my link tree in my bio, but I don't randomly just add people for the sake of adding people. I don't know what you mean by harsh or... Genuinely, I don't just add randoms. I think I have the Harrier. I don't think I've played it yet, though. Yeah, which one do I have? Oh no, it's the Vixen I bought. I haven't got that Harrier yet. There are some Tech Tree Harriers, though. There's like ones down here. There's a Sea Harrier there as well. But yeah, I've grabbed the Vixen. I'm looking forward to playing that. You only play right now, you're out of commission for Audrey. Oh, if you had like an injury or something, that's not good. We got into a crash last. Oh, crikey. I hope you're going to be better. Hope you're alright. Make sure you take it easy. Oh, thank you for the glow sticks. Thank you. Appreciate it, Panda. You're a star. Everybody can grab a glow stick. Wub, 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 right? Do all that. You wave them around like you just don't care. Little party rave up in here. Hey, we got roses as well. Nice. That's okay. Yeah, it's alright. We've only done one game so far. Any tips for new... Yeah, we do lots of new player tip stuff here. I've relived that experience many times, so... I would say, 1, don't panic. 2, play what you enjoy. Don't just go with meta or whatever. Like, feel free to experiment and faff around, because it's important. Hey, 100 glow sticks! That's a lot of glow sticks! That's gonna be a lot of glowing. We're gonna light them up and make, like, a lighting strip with them. That's how many we got. Boom. Hey, Screamer, how you doing? Yeah, don't panic. Yeah, sorry, someone in the other chat's going, panic! Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, understand the economy system. Don't stress about getting to top tier if you don't want to. It's not, like, the be-all and end-all, so don't worry about that. If you can, try and allocate slots to specific vehicle types. Hi, Jam! You'll save some aggro when it comes to crew specking. And yeah, I would say don't be afraid to experiment with your modes. In matches, don't forget the game rewards you for objective play. That's something a lot of people forget. So don't necessarily go, oh, I have to get all the kills constantly. Yes, that's important. Yes, that's helpful. But how can you secure the victory? How can you support your teammates? It's super, super important. You will get rewarded for that. So yeah, prioritize being a productive team member. Top tier is brutal. Yeah, can be. You need Game Pass to play multiplayer and anything? Yeah, that's a console thing. You don't on PC. Obviously, different consoles, different rules. But yeah, if you've got a console that has online functionality disabled without a subscription, there's not much I can do about that, sadly. This is one of those things, unfortunately. Aiming. Yeah, what mode are you playing, X? I can't see your name. I'm assuming those are emojis that I can't see. Yeah, if you're playing the Japanese set, they're quite fragile, but they're incredible at turning. So you want to be dodging those incoming hits as best you can. The longer you stay alive, but you should be able to out-turn fight most things. You won't necessarily be able to outspeed things in a straight line, because there are some things that are faster than you, but you don't want to be tanking damage in that set. Tanking damage in that set is bad. It's very much an avoidance situation with that set. As for ammo, burst fire is general rule of thumb. There are some sets that are more sensitive to that than others, Soviet being one of them. That's something to bear in mind. When it comes to aim, it's all about lead and analysis of the situation. So you want to be looking at your direction of travel, your speed of travel, and you need to be doing the same for your opponent. And then with that information in mind, you can then make aim adjustments. Now, in arcade, you do get the reticule thing that pops up the little circle. Bear in mind that that's for aiming at the cockpit, and it is also a general guidance. It's not fixed. You have to bear that in mind. So you do need to make adjustments. So if you want to take out a wing or a flap or a tail, then you need to go adjust. I'm playing what I want to play, JD. Just because someone plays arcade doesn't make them any less valid as a player.
We are losing.
No, it aims for the cockpit, JD. It doesn't aim for the tail. The circle is set for cockpit aim, not tail aim. Arcade enjoy? Yep, they do exist. Look it up. Dude, I know what I'm talking about. I've been playing since 2013. Anyone in chat wants to correct that the reticule goes for the tail, not the, cockpit, feel free to correct me, but I have always been told it's the cockpit. But yeah, sorry, I'm trying to educate a new player, and you think I'm trying to talk like a pilot. I'm not. I'm just trying to help someone who asked for help. Pretty sure I'm correct? Yeah, I know. War Thunder Mobile. I don't have War Thunder Mobile. War Thunder Mobile does operate slightly differently. So just bear that in mind, it is technically a separate game. I don't know where it is. Is it a premise or a tech tree on there? I'm not sure. Head of the RAF. Could you imagine? If there's a simulator game for that, though, that would be funny. Give me a minute, Ray. I will have a quick Google. I'll see if I can find out how to get it for mobile, but I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. If I don't know something, I will let you people know. But yeah, the War Thunder Mobile, I'm not sure about. Sorry. I will have to do some quick Googling for you, but I can try and find it. Wish you could do that. Honestly, just practice. Just take a deep breath and just give it a try. That's how everybody has to start learning. Don't panic. No camp? No, not today. It's too hot, man, Swizz. I do have the camera, but yeah, it's been too warm recently. I will put it back on again at some point, though. Normally it's for specials, horror, streams, that kind of stuff. It's 30 degrees. Yeah, 30 degrees is a lot in the UK. You're talking to someone who overheats in, like, 15 degrees or more. Not that warm. Dude, it's really warm in the UK. Oh, since JD has nothing to say for himself, I'm gonna ban him. Oh, that's a friendly firing at me. Oh yeah, we had nearly 40. Who am I banning? The guy who was mouthing off at me. I'm fine with having a discussion, but people not apologizing or being polite is something I won't tolerate. The game places the circle at the center of the enemy's plane's fuselage. Yeah, so the cockpit. He's wrong. I've just checked it. The circle assumes, though, that both planes are flying exactly straight in an unchanged line of combat. You always have the drama, I know. Unfortunately, I do get a lot of morons dropping in. They don't last long here, though. Don't worry. Yeah, I am correct. I've just double-checked. It's the center of mass for the fuselage. It's not the tail, like he was trying to imply. You live in the attic? Hey, nothing wrong with attics. I mean, you can get really nice space in the attic, but yeah, it gets warm up there. Is this game mode? No. No, it's not. This is just standard air arcade. I think it's damage turned off for it, Swizz. Yeah, see, I like the cold. I'm not good with the hot. Yeah, say hi to the kiddos. Tell them little sausages here. Hope they're doing well. How you been, by the way, Kenji? Hey, love. No, I play air, tank, and boats. I'll play it all. I'll play a little of everything. My apologies for the slow reply. Sorry, I was dealing with someone being a donkey in the other chat room. Hey, congrats on 65 streams, Vault. Without AC, yeah. That's most of the UK for you. We don't really have much of the way racing. It is getting more prevalent over here, but it's expensive to run, and yeah, access to that kind of stuff is still very thin on the ground. There is one behind my tushy. Hey, James. But yeah, going back to the person who's asking about new player stuff. Honestly, just chill with it, have some fun. The game has quite a steep learning curve, so don't panic. I will be doing a new player content series that specifically covers all of the, hi grenades, covers the super basic elements of the game. Alright? It's not out yet, but feel free to ask any questions. Alright? We're always a very open book here for questions. Nothing stupid, feel free to ask away. Alright? But yeah, the idea is I'll be doing little bite-sized kind of like, little bite-sized, like, nuggets of information. So you could do like a daily factoid. Or I'll have more like bulk, entire topic vids where you guys can see a whole topic kind of embellished on a bit more. Oh, that's you, Stoopy! Fair enough. Yeah, I'm alright, James. I'm just glad it's slowly, coming down. Please, no, I'm playing the British set, Lampu. How you doing? You're right. I have played the Japanese and the Chinese set, but I'm currently playing British. I play a little of everything. I'll play a little of everything here. And my goal is to collect every vehicle. Which one? I saw about the fire near the Eiffel Tower. Oh god. Oh, I did hit the tower. That would have been bad. Okay. Yeah, I'm not up to speed. I'll have to go check up on that one, Swizzle. Oh, okay, Kenji. Oh, Lone Wolf, they got one. Oh, I knew about the ones in Spain. I knew about the fires in Spain. I didn't know about the fires in France. Crikey. I hope they're all going to be okay. My wishes are with anybody that's, you know, over there with that at the moment. If I need to play, well, I do need to play. I'm just chilling doing my thing. But like I said, I'm going to be playing every set eventually. It's just, yeah, everything's on rotation, basically. Everything's on rotation. Yeah, I knew that's been a thing for, like, Donkey Swizz, but yeah, I didn't realize they were having that again. I mean, again, you know, the fact that Spain's had that problem, it makes sense. Hi, Dishun, how you doing? Forza, yeah, I'm going back on Forza on Thursday, so if anyone wants to lobby for Forza, I will be doing a session on Thursday. I'm gonna have to do a little bit off stream tonight or tomorrow because of the current week's rotation of vehicles. I just need to get enough points for the vehicle. Yeah, they should have a new set on. So when I get on stream, we'll route through the events and stuff. I have not, Swizz, no. We'll have a look. Oh, is it really? Crikey. Hey, Jonathan, how you doing? You guys alright? You doing okay? Nation, we're playing Britain at the moment. There's a couple of vehicles they added. A Washington and another vehicle they added. We've got one of them. Just unlocking the other one at the moment while trying to grind parts on another one. So, we're multitasking out. That was a nasty rogue hit. Hey, Nev. How you doing? You're right. Sorry, my throat's a bit sore today. Yeah, most of these planes are pretty close to stock at the moment. So, I'm just slowly grabbing the upgrades on them. Slowly getting them. You got all the drops for Black Flag? Yes, they good! Good, good, good. We are doing more today. But yeah, if you've already got the drops, that's good. Simulation, because it gives me motion sickness. I have played it, but yeah, it makes me motion sick, unfortunately. I can play other simulator games, like Microsoft Flight Sim, but it's the combat element that gives me a problem in Sim. Unfortunately, when I start throwing the vehicle around in combat, it gives me motion sickness. How much have I spent on the game? 200-300 quid, maybe? I bought some starter packs and some prem time, but I started in 2013 and I always get everything on discount. The rest of the stuff in my account has been basically snail allowance because I'm a CC for the game. VR headset. Yeah, see, I don't even play on VR. I don't even play this on VR and it still sets me off. Thing is, I don't get sick in a car or on a boat. It's stupid. But like, yeah, sim mode on this just sets me off. It's the combat. That's the thing. If I'm flying like this, I can do this, I feel okay. But if I start wanging this around, I will start feeling ill. It's really dumb. I'm in the Sea Venom at the moment. It's technically a jet fighter. I've got a weird mix of stuff. As I say, this batch I've got is a bit of a hodgepodge at the moment. So. My problem is this guy is going to get behind me. I need to go away from him. I could have sworn they had one ages ago. Did they close one and then start a new one, or am I misremembering? Oh, don't hit the trees. Yeah, Force has been good. I've really enjoyed it so far. Don't regret it. It's an expensive game to buy, but it's great. Jet name? So this is a Sea Venom. 420. FAW20. Yeah, I know, Screamer. I think you can stick bombs on this, though. Sorry, someone's asking if I was playing a bomber. I think you can stick bombs on this, but it isn't a bomber. It is a fighter classification. Oh, I got somebody with rockets behind me. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Can I pull up? No. No, I cannot pull up. Okay. No, not the vampires. This is Sea Venom. I can't pull up. I've lost. I can't get the nose up. Oh, interesting. No, it doesn't have... Oh, okay. I guess this one doesn't have bombs on it then. Apologies. That was me getting confused. Seahawk can have a load. Swift can. Attacker. The Meteors all can. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting confuzzled. So no, the Venom can't. It's the other ones in my sets that can. Sorry. Me being a confuddled little donut. There's a reason why. Okay. Yeah, I need to see what we can do on Forza. I'm still achievement hunting and chasing stuff down on it. I want to do more of the story mode stuff when we get on there. If that's cool with people. We're right at the end of one set of story, so I'm thinking if we do that. Also, I need to work towards the next wristband. I've actually got a wristband event open that we can do. So, I think maybe we do wristband event. And then do the weekly stuff. And then we'll see what else we want to do from there. I've been going around collecting the roads in my free time. So, we won't faff with that intentionally. Right, that guy should go down. He's lost most of a wing. You got 3 achievements left. Nice. Sounds like you've been busy on it then. I'm really annoyed though, because I've got a couple of regions where it's just like 99% on the roads. And I physically cannot see anywhere on the roads that aren't done. And it's really annoying me. Because I don't know where I've missed. Hey, computer, how you doing? How are you? You alright? Wow, okay. There's what? Oh, there's 2 guys left. 2 guys left. Let's see what we can do. Hey, Constant. Right. Don't tell me this is 2v1. No, there's 3 of us up. Okay. I was about to panic then. Don't really want to fight a 262, but... because they hurt. But I've got to take this guy down. I also want to get away from the other one. He's going to turn into the other one, though, and be annoying. Managed to avoid that, because that guy didn't line up very well. Aw, oh, nuts! Oh, he swiped me. Jammy Toad. Alright, let's go get the next one. Oh, the job one, yeah, the sushi delivery, yeah, I still need to do that. I've still a ways to go with that. What we might do is maybe we'll put like a sushi shift in. When we get a chance. If you guys are down for that. How you been, computer? You alright? Right, let's see what we can do. Hi, Mazu. How are you? Welcome on in. You're great. Good. Glad to hear that. My plane. I didn't want it to turn into that. Yeah, you got much planned? I got a busy week. It's gonna be busy. I'm looking forward to it though. I get to see my Josh at the end of the week, so I'm looking forward to it. Should be good. You just left War Thunder? Oh, fair enough. You been alright, Maz? You been playing Forza? We got a Forza session planned for Thursday. You're welcome to join us for that if you want. Today, though, is going to be Assassin's Creed, and we've got, Sports Card Shop Simulator? So, a bit random, but, you know, it's games. I get all sorts of weird stuff in my inbox, so we're trying that out today. Should be good fun. Playground. Ah, you got a favorite set for ground. What do you like to play? What do you recommend? Because I've been trying to do Sweden. I played Germany. I'm quite liking the French set, bizarrely. So, yeah, I'm a bit all over the place. I'm terrible with tanks, though. Just as a general rule of thumb. Oh, I could have had that. Rip. Backups aren't terrible, though. Right. Okay, I've got a weapon upgrade. Right, let's grab that. Oh, 7 days. So it's not long. Well, it's technically 8. Oh, Soviet. Okay. Yeah, I need to play some more of those. I haven't played them much. It's on my list, though. I want to do Soviet. I want to do American as well. I feel like those should be fairly solid sets, in theory. I'm not good with light vehicles, though. I like my mediums and my tank destroyers. Those are like my go-tos. Those are the best ones for me. At least. Is there a subtree for it, Maz? Right. I think I'm just gonna re-queue, to be honest. Yeah, because that just needs flat wins. See, I specifically need to go after bombers for this one, but there's not many spawning at this BR, sadly. Ugh, I will get there, though. I want to drop down, but there's no point me dropping down for the Welkin and the Washington until I've actually got them both unlocked. Once I've got them both unlocked, I'll botch a set just to play those and get them upgraded. But I might as well try and push this set on. So, hence what we're doing. You play modern ground? Oh, okay. When you say modern, are you playing? You mean like top tier? Or is that like another tank game that you play that you like as well? Because other ones do exist. They are out there. A little bit nation specific, but. Hi, Adaptive. How are you? Top tier, yeah. Yeah, I can't cope with top tier. I just, it's a mess. I've gone back to basics. I'm relearning for realistic at the moment. I'm slowly getting there though. How you been, Adaptive? Hey, Margarita. BMP. Yeah, I keep hearing everyone ranting and raving about that. Some people love it, some people absolutely despair. I'm not looking forward to getting into all of that, if I'm honest. It's gonna be crazy. GTA 6? I do intend to play GTA 6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait till it comes out on PC, though. The one thing that I am gonna have to sort out, though, is whether they're gonna force the online, BIOS settings as a thing called, TMP2 and Secure Boot. I have some of the stuff on, I don't have all of it on. If it ends up requiring it for the single player, then I'm gonna have to get that. Hi guys, yeah, sorry, I had an encoder crash. Just give me 2 seconds, I just gotta get everything back on. It's gonna take a second. Give me a moment. Just bear with me a second. Yeah, the latest version of my drivers have not been as stable, unfortunately. Give me 2 seconds. We'll have everything back up and running. It might have botched a couple of things, so after this match I might have to deal with some stuff. Bear with me a second. Did it go to the disconnect screen? Right, let me close that. Hi, guys. Yeah, sorry, encoder crash. I'm back, though. Just bear with me a second. I'm just fixing things. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I know, right? Sorry, hang on. I'm trying to fly while trying to... Yeah, hi. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I had an encoder crash. Yeah, the latest versions of my drivers have not been as stable, unfortunately. Don't know if it might be OBS. I might need to get that updated. That'll be a tonight issue. Ow. Yeah, bear with me a couple of seconds, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna be multi-tasking a minute while I sort all of this out. Funny games. Just bear with me a minute. How's everybody though? We all okay? Let's say, if that happens again, sorry. I'm trying to multitask. Hey, chicken. No, it's not Call of Duty. This is War Thunder. What are we doing? Hey, yeah, you're right, Chips. You okay? Come on. Sorry, I'm tabbing in and out of the game while I just quickly sort this. Get rid of that. No but yes, but no but yes. Okay. Yeah, this match is gonna be a little bit messed up. Just give me a second. Good old multitasking. And I've cooked the guns. Oh, that's you, Fab. You're stuck with Chips now. Okay. That's why you don't let people on. That's the moral of the story with that one.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Right. Everything's looking okay though, guys, right? Only for like a day or two? Yeah. Yeah, nonetheless, though, I can see why you're annoyed with that. It's understandable. Right. Okay, I think I've gotten everything sorted now, so sorry about that, guys. I think we're back to where we were now. That's done, that's done, that's done. Right. Hi, Gabe. How you doing? Yeah, again, sorry, guys. Like I say, encoder issues. Let me bring up Adrenaline. I don't know if they've got an up-to-date. Yeah, I got a bunch of meteors in this set. I got tons of them that need dealing with at the moment. I'm gonna be alright, Gabe. Fingers crossed. Oh, okay, adaptive. Good, good, good. Yeah, I hope the cat registration goes alright. Fingers crossed. Alright, did that. Yeah, I'm not too bad, Gabe. Just very tired. Very, very tired. It's been busy. It was quite hot this morning, and I had to do the shopping, and my bro popped around, which was nice. So that was cool. So he's helped me out with a few things this morning. But yeah, busy, busy, busy. How you doing? You alright, Coconut? Yeah, sorry if you got caught in the brief blip there. So we had an encoder error. I don't think my I updated my drivers because of Assassin's Creed, and I don't think they're stable, annoyingly. Although I haven't updated OBS recently, so I will probably go and do that tonight. Because it's probably overdue at this point. Nice, Kenji, nice. Hey, Stick Shift, how you doing? Always level your work? Yeah, sorry about that. Everything does go on VOD up on the channels. I know it's not the same. I do sometimes do a little evening extra thing, but it just depends on when I can find the time. It's not always possible to, unfortunately. You're at work right now? Fair enough. I hope it's going okay. Ooh, craft beer. Cherry. Nice. Sounds good. Oh. Should be nice and sharp then, shouldn't it? 'Cause cherry's got that. Is it like a sour cherry, or is it like a... like a you know, like a normal standard cherry flavor? You know what I mean, right? It's sour cherry. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get Adrenaline open at the moment. It's being silly. Yeah, it's being a potato. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what I can do later. Let me add that to my list. Right, we're okay though. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, if it blips out again, guys, sorry. I say I'll have a look at it tonight. I'll see if I can sort it out. It's only been since I updated the drivers again. It might just be OBS. I'm on a slightly backed up version of OBS at the moment, so that hopefully will fix it, but we'll see. Right. Let's queue for another one, I guess. I could change this. Brilliant. Just the same thing, but fourth or above. Okay, fine. Slightly better. Not by much, but it's something. I don't drink beer, so I got no idea. But I'll take your word on it, dude. You been up to much, Catherine, by the way? Everything all good? Okay, well, that lightning just blasted off. Sweden mains, that's fine. They can play whatever they want. That's totally fine. I advocate play what you enjoy in this game. That's what I think is a bigger priority. Just play what you enjoy. No, are you in my match? Is that genuinely you in my match, Adaptive? I can't see names, so I can't see who's who. Let's see if we can swipe this Ventour. Not quite in the right spot for him. I'm too far away now. Balls. Oh, they're all thundering around right now. Oh, it genuinely is you. Okay. Fair enough. That was weird luck on the queuing then. No, it's fine. It happens. It happens from time to time. It's just funny when it does happen. No, don't. I don't want to destroy my throat now. That would not be good. Come on. Oh, great. Right, we got that one. Let's go with that. Have I watched the new Measure Card? I don't even know what that is. Sorry, Nav. Don't know what that is. Sorry. No clue, buddy. God, no Scooby-Doo's on that one. Eric Draven, don't know who that is. Sorry. Dream car? I don't know. I mean, one that works is a good idea. That's always a good starting point. I mean, the one I've got works. I could do maybe a slightly bigger boot on it, but I wouldn't want the issues with parking. No, that doesn't ring a bell. Nev, I'm sorry. I'd have to look that one up. Yeah, sorry. I'd have to look that up. You're right, Ryu. But yeah, I don't really have a dream car per se. I mean, there's stuff I like in racing games, but I wouldn't want to own them. Too expensive, costly to run, and all the rest of it. That would be like my worst nightmare. Yeah, I don't know anything about that now. I'm sorry. Never heard of that show. Thing is, you gotta remember, I don't watch mainstream TV anymore because I don't have, like, proper access to it. And I don't have subscriptions for any of services. I'm on the family plan for, like, Josh's Amazon Prime, and that's it. I don't. And I also just don't have much free time, so I don't really get to watch anything. So, yeah, if I'm gonna watch things, it's, like, Twitch and YouTube, pretty much. And that's assuming I have the free time to do so, which is, like I say, not as often as it used to be. Don't really get much time to do anything. I'm normally busy tidying and checking emails and all that shenanigans, so I don't really have much time for that kind of stuff. Oh, okay, Jam. Yeah, I've not seen that. I'd have to look that up. Oh, there's another guy around here. He's over there. Yeah, good luck with the naval, by the way, Ryu. I need to do more Germany when I get a chance. I haven't done it in a while. I've been busy. Trying to do my dailies. I'm still off on BP at the moment is my problem. I want to try and get this BP under lock and key. At the moment, I'm still a bit short on it. I've basically got a week, and I'm not going to be around Friday, or Saturday, or Sunday. So, yeah, it's going to be a little close with trying to get BP done. So, probably going to have to use some of the snow allowance stuff to wrap it up. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I can appreciate a good car, but like I say, I'm not someone who has to have the latest new car. It doesn't faze me or bother me in the slightest, really. I'm not that kind of person. I'm pretty chill with that kind of stuff. The thought of changing car, honestly, is more aggro than it's worth. I mean, my car's like 10 years old. I'm hoping to get another 10 years out of it. We'll see. I really, really, really want to get another 10 years out of it. I don't want to change until I have to. So, we will see. But I'm going to try and make that thing last as long as it can. But yeah, I hate the thought of like changing phone, changing car every year. That's just, stress. Stress I wouldn't want. Although I found out from my brother this morning, apparently my tax bracket for my car might be going up. Because of the age of it. I was like paying like 30-40 quid a year for the car tax. He had pretty much the same car as me until he ended up drowning it in a puddle end of last year. Yeah, apparently he was going to end up with a tax bill for nearly £300 for it. So my car tax might be about to go up really severely. So I'm not looking forward to that. So that'll be annoying. Hey, Baba, thank you very much for the heart. Appreciate it. I hope you're doing alright. Hope all is okay for you. Oh, no, ground. No, avoid the ground, avoid the ground! Fucking tree! I don't think I'm gonna get 35 years out of it, Nev. Don't think I'll manage that much. As I say, it's a 10-year-old car, though, and I've only got, like, 10,000 miles on it, so... It's not doing too bad at the moment. Should get less as it gets older. No, they don't do it. They do it the other way.
Attention to the map.
No, the car tax doesn't care about that. They do it based on emissions and age. And they basically have age brackets. Mine's about to shift age bracket. So, yeah, that's where the problem is. Even though my car is running just fine and hasn't failed its MOT or anything. And the emissions on it haven't changed. It's still going to change bracket, though. Which sucks. It's utterly stupid. But, yeah, I'm going to get landed with a lot bigger cost because of that. Annoyingly, by the sounds of it. That's assuming they don't put it up again, which would be really annoying. Oh, you're going to get a starter car from the 2000... Yeah, that will be in an older bracket, so yeah, you'll probably get dinked for that. Yeah, I know, right, Screen. The thing is, that's the thing, I was playing... my car is 1 part per million over the free category. Like, I shit you not. My bro, his is a manual, mine's an automatic. Yeah, 1 part per million, and because of that, I had to pay £30 a year. That went up to 40. And then, yeah, because the vehicle is going to be 11 years old next year. On the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay like 300 something odd quid, my bro told me. Which is just mental, because nothing has changed in my driving habits. Nothing has changed about how often I use the vehicle. It's serviced, MOT'd, condition-wise, it's fine. I doubt the emissions on it have gotten worse, because, like I say, of how it's been used. So, I'm just getting diddled because it's old. That's literally it. It's so stupid. Absolutely mad. Hey, Sepe, how you doing? So, But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not changing car. It'd be silly for me to. I love my little car too much. So, not gonna be doing anything with it. I mean, there'll come a point probably where I will have to get rid of it. I mean, I just forked out like $2,000 to do a bunch of stuff on it. I had to have the belt changed, filters, pumps, and a bunch of other stuff. Because it was at that point where I needed them done. That's like the biggest expense that car has had in its entire lifetime. I had one light that slightly dropped a few years ago. They fixed that really easily. I've had several sets of windscreen wipers on it. Replacement set of tires. I think I'm on my second or third set of tires on it. Yeah, there hasn't really been much wrong with it. It's just had filters and, you know, usual stuff. So, yeah, it's been fine. But the car, I think, is still worth about $4,000 to $6,500. So it's somewhere around there. What's a Lambretta? I've not heard of that. I know what a Lamborghini is. I don't know what a Lambretta is. Never heard of that. It's gonna be higher than his automatic, so high. Yeah, exactly, Ryu. Yeah, it's just daft. It's like one part. He's one part under, I'm one part over. It's so stupid. But yeah, I'm good, Seppi, I'm good. Sorry, we're just yapping about random shit. I'm hoping, knock on wood, everything works okay. Where you are, Volp, it's based on weight and fuel type. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, well, I just gotta wait and see what happens. I do love my little car. I just wish the boot was slightly bigger. Because the stupid thing is, right, I've got some, like, insulation foam that I found. I can't fit it in my car because it's too long. It's too long. It's too long for my car. Even if I put the back seat down, too long. Can't get it in. So I gotta wait for Josh to bring his car to shove it in. I can do the insulation, I got like a foil reflector thing. I can get that in my car, but I can't get the actual insulation blocks in. So I'm gonna have to, yeah, borrow Josh for that one. My car too small for that. So need to sort that out. Oh, it's a motorbike. Oh, you won't catch me on motorbike. I'll play a motorbike video game, but you will not catch me on a motorbike. I used to play Road Rash. Oh my god, that game was so good. Hi, Zerko. I need to work on the aim. I'm being a complete potato today. I'm a mess. I am a total mess today, but we'll be alright. Thanks again for the follow, by the way, Seppi. Ah. But yeah, my car tax for this year is fine. I got insurance in like October, November. I've also got to do my service. I think it only needs a partial service, so that'll be a bit cheaper. Yeah, my insurance, I don't know what's gonna happen. The accident I had dropped off a couple of years ago, so that's not an issue now. But it's like, it's about 400 quid normally for a whole year for insurance for me. So it's bullshit and annoying, and I lost like half my no claims because of that asshole from a few years back. But what can I do? It is what it is. Oh, come on. Yeah, Road Rash was GOAT game. There's, I had other stuff as well on the system. I had like Streets of Rage, Sonic, Golden Axe. Ow, I just went up his ass. That's not a game. I think we had Echo the Dolphin. We had all sorts of random stuff. We had like Aladdin as well. Yeah, there's lots of really random games. There's a lot of very, very random games. Yeah, I've never actually played it. I think we had it and just never played it. But, I actually watched the last boss fight on it. Someone uploaded it as a video. Because I was curious. But yeah, it is one of those really weird ones, isn't it? It is really bizarre. though, but weird and bizarre. I think they are bringing Echo the Dolphin back, aren't they? If I remember correctly. I think I saw a post about them bringing that back. I think they're planning a new game for that. I'm pretty sure they posted on their socials about that. Gex Enter the Gecko. I don't think I had that. Don't think I had that. I think I know what you mean, but I don't think we had that. Hi. Yeah, I'm playing on PC. Sonic stuff from say. Yeah, see that's the thing, I had it on Mega Drive, so that's why I had a load of this stuff on. I still have the Mega Drive and it still works, crazily enough. My bro got the old PS2 working as well a while back, which is nice. I've played so much on PlayStation. PlayStation 2 was go. It's crazy because like there's so many things I played back in the day, like on the old Xbox and PlayStation. The save cartridges we've got, you know, the little ones you just push in the front, those have still all the old saves on. It's crazy, they still work. All the data is still there. Which is absolutely nuts. So my Fable run that was left in limbo. And then there was all that Final Fantasy stuff I did. That's no, I'm not in a MiG. This is an attacker FB. I'm playing the British set at the moment. So stuff I'm in's a bit random at the moment. Yeah. I'm just trying to get this Washington unlocked, really. I got the other one done. It's just the Washington I'm waiting on now. Looks similar. Yeah, it does a bit. Ugh, come on. Ah, I didn't twist enough. Rip. But yeah, Road Rash is a really good game. The only problem I had with Road Rash, for some reason the save function wasn't working on it properly when I had it. So, every time I played it, I couldn't, like, save my I had to keep starting over. Hey, Clips, how you doing? I got the F-15. Nice, well done. Hope you enjoy it. That's the main thing. Char OS. Yeah, I don't think we've managed to work out Char OS. Char OS needs some work. Charby derpy dup. Always derpy dup for the win. Alright, let's keep going, see what we can do. F-104, I don't really play that, sorry. I'm not a Jets player, I'm a props person, generally speaking. I'm not the best person for that kind of stuff. Ooh, okay. Ah! Dang it. Right, let's go. We're just gonna keep going along the conga line. Let's just keep going on the conga line. Stock grade? I mean, arcade you do get slightly more return on part upgrading. It's gonna boil down just to be the best you can in matches. The better you play, the better your silver research and upgrade returns are. It really is as simple as that. So, you need to try and look at what you can do in matches, you know, don't just try and go for kills, go for objective play. Try and stay alive as long as you can. The better you can do at that stuff, the faster it will go. I tend to get the ammos because I hate default ammo with a passion, so... what you prioritize for upgrading. I mean, in tanks, a lot of it is the survivability stuff you tend to grab first, but... yeah, have a look at what you're upgrading in what order. And yeah, just try and focus on like I say, objective play, locking in that win. If you have got boosters as well, that can help with silver and research. I don't think it helps with the upgrade returns though, unfortunately. But yeah, another thing you can try and do is try and prioritize not going into a fight solo. Come on. Let's see what we could do. We'll try and get in the right position. I've got a vampire there that I'm gonna have to deal with. And I don't mean the kind with teeth. Come on. Need this thing to turn around. I don't want this guy behind me. I can't get away from him. Ow. Rip. Alright, back in the sea venom. I don't have the upgrade for that yet. Annoying, but it is what it is. Alright, we'll go back in there. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully we'll be alright. We should be fine. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just gonna keep going. Oh. Okay. Is that fuel he's spitting out? Fuel or oil, most likely. Okay, mission's over. Didn't do very well on that one, but it happens. It happens. In a second, guys. Brain fart. I've had the game since 2013. WT. I did take a break from playing, though. Bad internet, sadly. But yeah, so a bit of an old fart on the game, but I just chill, just do my thing. Come on, game. Sort of thing. I really want to get this done, because that'll be another 3 levels worth. No, there has not been any more yapping about herbs and spices and all that, although we're gonna play Assassin's Creed later, so who knows. I managed to unbug the plantation level, by the way. I sat and got on there last night. It took a few attempts. But I thought I'd better do that off stream, just in case, because if it's, like, completely locked my game, I'm fucked. Yeah, auto bleep, yeah, they added that. I have to keep it on, otherwise community bloomin' violation BS, so. But, yeah. It serves a purpose. The moderation over there is sadly not very good, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. But yeah, funny enough, people have been noticing it a bit more recently. Just one of those things. It's just one of those things. Come on, give me some more matches, dang it. What I'm really hoping is they don't update Assassin's Creed in the middle of this stream, because if they do, we'll have to go on Forza instead. Because I cannot be updating a game midstream. So, hopefully we don't run into that problem. I have had to deal with that in the past. But we shall see. Hopefully we'll be alright. And just see how we go. How you been though, JB? Everything all good? Oh my gosh, I'm all hiccupy. Come on, give me a match. I want a match. It will give me one. It's just gonna take time. Again, the BR, unfortunately. It's a pain in thy tushy. It is what it is, though. Right. Let's see what we can do. I'll say we'll try and grind what we can today. We'll do Assassin's Creed later. Yeah, then I've got that sports game shop thing. So, we'll see how that goes. I'll let you guys kind of pick and choose how we play a little bit. Make some group decisions on how to run the shop. I'm hoping we don't bankrupt ourselves, but we'll see. We will see. Mm. Alright, let's see what we can do. We got this. Where are they? So be careful as well. Got everybody behind me. It'd be very easy for someone to overspeed and got my ass in this. No, no, this is War Thunder. Right, come on. Don't really want to climb that. Let's go down here. You don't like props? I enjoy props personally, but you know, to each their own. I would rather play props, but I got stuff that needs unlocking and dealing with, so working on it. Come on. Oh, just yeah, I mean, some people don't like them. I'm okay with them. I just don't like auto lock on missile BS, which is why I'm probably not going to enjoy top tier. But, we'll see what happens. All right, how are you finding it, Frosty? Do you like it? I'm just pootling at the moment. If something needs upgrading and doing, I'm basically getting on with it. I'm back grinding the Washington at the moment as well. We got the Welkin done. So once I got it done, I can then get those two done, and we'll drop back a little bit in BR to get the parts grinded out on those. Turn rate's a bit off. Okay, fair enough. Are you in stock config at the moment, or are you fully upgraded? The fuck? What did I hit? Was there a building there that I didn't see? Or am I... What?
Our victory is near.
Okay. I don't know what I hit there. That was weird, because I had gap with the ground, so... That was just weird. That was just weird. Okay. Bizarre, 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 bizarre. Right, let's try and deal with this. Go on, vampire. Okay, took a few hits. Let's try and line up on this guy. I'm going to get round though. Oh, okay, I nearly went into my teammate. I've got my convergence on a weird setting as well, which doesn't help, but I'm kind of sort of adjusted to it, if that makes sense. all good though, we're fine. Let's get rid of these AI ones so they're not on the map causing confusion. I need to be careful because I'm overcooking this a little. Try and keep it a little calm. Get off arcade. No, thank you. I'll play what I want to play. It's called Free Will. You might want to look it up. Don't tell people what to do. If you want to go play something, go play it. Don't tell everyone else what to do. If that's a difficult concept, you're probably a toddler. Sim control. Yeah, sim can be an interesting one. Hi, Diva. How you doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Alright, anyway, ITT, you can have a block for lacking maturity. Have a nice day. Learn to grow up. We don't entertain people with double-digit IQs here. Alright, let's carry on. Oh, that one went bang. Right, let's go for this MiG and then we'll go from there. Ah, he got me. I do, yeah, I love aviation, it's cool. Yeah, we muck around and chill. Yeah, I'm not like technical with it like my partner is, but you know, family history, I've grown up around a lot of flight sim games and stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, there's different approaches to learning the game cold. That's the thing. There's lots of different ways you can go about it. It really just depends on your personal preference. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I have got some top tier, yeah. Don't play them much, Zach, but I do have some. Thanks for the likes, appreciate that. But yeah, we're just chill. Oh, you don't understand me very well? No, it's okay, Russo. Yeah, I don't know if there's, like, translation stuff. Also, I mean, I do have subtitling on some platforms, but I don't think it necessarily works on the one you're on. I'm really sorry if that's the case. Favorite aircraft? Prop Typhoon. No, Centaura. That's all good, it's all good. Everything will be on VOD over on the YouTube later, so if you want to catch up later, you're more than welcome to. Have a nice day, though, Centaura. Good luck with your journey out with your friends. Hopefully you have a good one. Old or new? Like I said, I like the prop one. I've played realistic low tier. I don't mind it. As I keep telling everyone, though, my big objection is I just hate being stuck in one vehicle. That's what I find really sucky. I like to experiment and unlock lots of stuff. So, you know. No, it's all good, Russo. Like I say, more than merry. We're just chill. We're very, very chill. And I wish I spoke Spanish. I don't, unfortunately. I used to know French and German. So, I don't know much in the way of Spanish, unfortunately. Hey, Andrea, how you doing? My, my brother's, my partner's brother's partner, just to confuse matters, she's from Ecuador. She speaks Spanish, but I haven't learned Spanish, sadly. So, oh, you're talking about 1.0? Yeah, 1.0 would be rough. I mean, it's even rough in arcade. I don't like those, biplane setups. They're, tricky. Oh, you do Russian and Spanish. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, languages are nice. It's cool. Having the time to learn is half the issue. The other thing as well is I learned languages, but then because I'm in the UK, we don't really use them much. So, it's kind of like a use it or lose it situation. It's a bit unfortunate, really. So, I do want to relearn the German and the French at least. I'd like to learn some extra languages. It's having time, though. I'm always so busy. So, something I want to do. We have a really, really varied community here, though. So, although English isn't everybody's main language here, most people speak English, but we do have a lot of people from all over the place. So, yeah, there's a lot of different, cultures and languages. So, if someone gets stuck on something, it's totally fine. There might be someone in chat who can translate or help. And a lot of my mods are multilingual as well. So that helps. No, thank you for enjoying it. I appreciate it. But yeah, you are more than welcome anytime, Russo. I hope you have a wonderful time of day. I don't know what time it is for you right now, but I hope you have an amazing one. Like I say, you are welcome anytime. You're right, Stoopy. Frosty, thank you as well for the follow. Likewise, Cold. Yeah, base understanding of the game definitely goes a long way. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, this is why I say to people, just play at your own pace, take your time, figure it out. Everybody kind of works the way they do. Hi, Gaz. Don't you do Air Arcade just to get the big reward? Don't know what you mean by big reward. You have to define that. Most people normally criticize me for being an arcade because they think you get more returns in realistic, and although that can be true, it isn't always. But yeah, I don't know what you mean by the arcade big reward. Oh shit. Sorry. That was lower than I thought I was. Whoopsie! That's a cliff. Don't want to hit that. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of daft. Fucking it. I don't think I have it. Best jet? Define best. What do you mean by best? Best performance? Highest BR? Like, define best. Favorite aesthetic? Like, there's a lot of different ways you could frame best. People normally mean highest BR, but I always like to clarify, because best can mean different things to different people. Highest BR? I have max BR, so I've got like F20, F16. I think I've got an F15 or an F18. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. I have a bunch of really random stuff. A lot of it's snail allowance related. Yeah, I mean, the F16 is decent. I mean, I know it's not everybody's favorite. I just use it as kind of a go-to for, oh, assault mode. Just for the lulz.
Engaging the enemy.
Hey, well done, Bob. Well done. Good job. Good job, good job. See, you can do it. Certainly won't be a campaign you'll forget. Scimitar? Yeah. Define best plane rider. Highest BR? What are you going for best? Sorry to be pedantic, but people frame that differently. Free to play Naples? Yeah, it takes time, Cole. It takes time, but you can get there 100%. You get out as much as you put in with this game. Highest BR? Yeah, I have max BR, so I've got like F16, F20, that kind of stuff. I got the Amex Ghibli. I've got a couple of MiGs. They're a bit random. I think they're lower ones though. I think they're like 21L or something stupid. I have really random stuff. Like I say, it's extremely random. Hey, Tom Snape, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. Doing alright. Yeah, my set's very random. Most of my sets are in the kind of like tier 5, 6-ish range. So 300 RP or SR reward bonus if you went around with the team on your first go, which is easy to do on the highbrow. Yeah, I mean, my focus primarily, Gaz, is just upgrading vehicles. So, but yeah, normally my reason for arcade over realistic is, like I say, playing multiple vehicles and doing dailies. It's just a time thing, really, more than anything else. Everything else kind of just happens as it happens, really. I'm not too fussed about anything else. I'm just kind of doing the Pokedexing thing with collecting stuff, but yeah, it takes as long as it takes. Slowly getting there. The other thing as well is I'm trying to do boats and tanks as well. So I'm going to be kept very busy. The tanks is going to be rough for me though. Hey, well done, Edo. Well done. Good job. Which one did you get, if you don't mind me asking? Got my pilot, unfortunately. Rip.
Head back to base.
Alright. Let's see what we can do. We got this. Oh, you have the Chinese M48. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have that. Is it any good? Yeah, my set's a bit of a mess. I'll show you guys. You see, I'm filling everything out, right? This is what I do normally. I sit and I fill. And I do all the subs as well, sub variants. And then, yeah, I've got that. It confuses the shit out of everyone, but that's the thing. Snail gave it to me. That's how that happened. I haven't done anything weird to the game. Don't worry. But that freaks people out normally. But yeah, obviously I got the F-18, F-20. There's that AV, that Harrier. How? Snail allowance. You can't, under normal circumstances, do that. It got added in a patch, and it was one of the ones listed as an option to get. So that's how that happened. But yeah, it's stupid. It looks ridiculous. It's kind of funny, though, but as I say, it looks ridiculous. No, you're all good, Edo. You're all good. So as you can see, I'm working on these ones for America for that one. Yeah, Germany, I don't have any top tier, unfortunately. That's the highest I've got. Yag Bomb. But we'll get there. Italy, oh yeah, I've played Italy. Yeah, I've played every set. I haven't done anything with their army, but I have done a little bit of the boats. I'm working on the floaty boaties. And yeah. Let's say, with aviation, all of them are in this kind of range, these 3 tiers, pretty much. So, that's kind of where I'm at for 90% of my nations. It's in that kind of bracket range. But I'm someone who fills everything out. So. Yeah, the crew slots are ridiculous. I have 10 for every nation. Excessive, I know. You don't need to go this mad, guys. It's just, I was like, spare GE, whatever. It just ended being a thing. Just get this, if you're an arcade player, just get the silver ones. You'll be more than catered for. Yeah, I just went absolutely bananas. So, yeah. I mean, it used to be possible to get an 11th slot, but apparently they've done away with that. I heard from one of the guys recently. Because there used to be a referral one. But, yeah, so I'm basically maxed out slot-wise. Oh, I'm so close on that Washington. I've got the Welkin there. I just need to get the Washington unlocked. So, because these are new. And then we're going to fill them out for upgrades. That's the Batman plan. So, that's what we're doing at the moment. We're just backfilling, basically, because I'm down here. This is just backfilling, effectively, as I call it. So, we'll get there. We'll slowly get there. Infantry? Yeah, I played the beta of it. Did you guys play it? It was the one that I did like it. The only thing I would say is it did feel a little heavy and clunky. I kind of wish they put it into Enlisted rather than War Thunder, personally. I think of War Thunder as the vehicle game. If you're playing infantry, you're not in a vehicle. So, I mean, again, you can make the argument about infantry. Sometimes they're in tanks, but we have tanks in this game already. I don't know. I personally would have just split Enlisted, had a modern side and a, traditional side. I think that would have made more sense, but it's a less widely adopted product, so that's probably why they've put it into War Thunder, would be my speculation. Thing is, though, when it comes to FPS games, right, Fran, I don't mind a more slow, methodical, or tactical option. I also don't mind something that does feel a little heavier. So, I don't necessarily mind that up to a point. What's going to be interesting, I think, is going to be the upgrading and customizability on the classes. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But I am up for playing a load of it when it does eventually come out. But, yeah, personally, I think it would have made more sense for it to go into Enlisted rather than into this game. But, well, we'll see. We'll see. But I do like FPS stuff. Like I say, I like my Counter-Strike. I've played lots of COD and Battlefield in the day. I love playing, like, SWAT and, Ready or Not. Very fun. Yeah. I think from a marketing point of view, I can see why they're trying to put it into War Thunder, but I don't know. I feel like it would be better suited in the other game. But again, like, they want to get people on it. And then obviously they need people to buy microtransactions, so... I can see why it's being put into War Thunder, but I don't think that's where it really should be. But from a monetization point of view, it probably makes some more sense for it to be in this. There is also the issue of, like, how many more vehicles can they put in this game? How much have they actually realistically got left that isn't a copy-paste variant of something that already existed in a class? Yeah, there's a lot of, yeah, I have them, yeah, it's worse, Aiden. I have them for every nation. I do play realistic, just not very often. Eh? Hi, boxing, you're right. Yeah, if I'm gonna play realistic, it tends to be, I'm learning tanks, but it tends to be boats that I'm doing more realistic in. But it's having time. I say, I'm normally faffing about doing my dailies. Oh, I do play realistic, Fran. I do. Just, I'm just, like I say, I normally, I'm headlong into my dailies just trying to get them done. Normally. But yeah, realistic era I'll play. I can't play sim because it makes me motion sick, sadly. But, yeah, we're just faffing about. It's just upgrade grabbing at the moment. S16XL. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff they've missed, don't get me wrong. There's still things they can do. And it is kind of fun when they add, like, weird niche things that are a bit odd. But yeah, I do like it when they don't just add variants of the same thing in. It is nice to get a bit of variety, but again, it's like, how far can they go with it realistically? I do like the sub-trees, though. It's good that there's some sub-trees for some stuff, because some nations that don't have as much to flesh out at least get a, you know, visibility. Balancing all this is a fucking nightmare, though. I've been in a little bit of game development myself, granted for a very short period of time. So I can kind of see it from both sides, if that makes sense. But, yeah, absolute pig to balance this kind of stuff. But, yeah, I do like variety. I think it's really interesting. And again, if you get somebody, like, who's less, you know, au fait with certain things, it can be really interesting to see, like, an odd vehicle and be like, oh, I'll go look that up and learn about it, you know? It's cool. I like that. I wish they'd do more with the campaign battle stuff. Because the thing is, I'm someone who grew up on, like, the old combat Microsoft Flight Sim games. So, I used to love the objective play. Now, you can still do stuff like that. They have it in this, but a lot of people don't even realize it's there. I like doing the missions. I think it's great. We're gonna have some days where we just blitz a load of the missions. Because I love that stuff. For me, that is old school flight sim game. And I love that. I really love that. Wouldn't even know where to start with that, and I don't know what the translation for that is, Marco, so... Without going and checking, I'm reluctant to say it. War Thunder campaign stuff's awful. Yeah, but you get where I'm coming from with, like, the old flight sim games. Like, you know, oh, the bombers are attacking, and you need to prevent them from, you know, intercept them at the beach kind of thing. I love that kind of stuff. Absolutely love that. Oh, that's what it's supposed to be? I'm not Australian, Marco. I'm English. Hi, Garrett. How you doing? Right, let me go get another one. But yeah, I'm gonna try all the, I don't want to call it campaign stuff, the battle stuff in this. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna sit down and do it. I don't think it's gonna live up to the old stuff and the other games, but hey, we'll see, we'll see. I want to try. Sturmovik, I don't have it. My partner has Sturmovik. They're doing a new Sturmovik game. I think it was announced at Summerfest. They got the Korea one coming out. But yes, I would like to play Sturmovik. I was gonna get the Sturmovik game, I'd say most recent one. It's been out for a good while. But my partner had some issues with it, with Flight Stick. So that kind of put me off. I also don't currently have a Flight Stick, which is my other issue. So, But I will get there. Hi, Luke. You hate grinding in War Thunder. Yeah. I mean, Prem definitely helps. If you are going to pick Prem up, though, it does go half off regularly. So that's what I would recommend. Okay, I just got migged. Lovely. I mean, you can be done without. It's a slower go, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, try and wait till it goes half off. It normally happens with, like, the birthday, Christmas, that kind of stuff. So, oh, DCS. Yeah, I've installed DCS. I've not done it on stream yet, because I've heard the horror stories of what it's like without a flight stick. I will buy a flight stick at some point, and at that point we will play it. But before, well, right around the time when I installed DCS, I put the anniversary Microsoft Flight Sim on my machine. And I played it, and it was fun. We mucked around and had a good laugh, but I was having to use 3 sets of control schemes to play it. And it was a nightmare. It can be done. I've proven that. We were doing like emergency landing situations with crosswind and all sorts of silliness. Great fun. Really enjoyed it. But yeah, doing with that flight stick, slightly annoying. So yeah. I want to go back to it, but I need that flight stick, really. Otherwise I'm gonna go completely insane. Hi, Kyo. But yeah, I do love that kind of stuff. It is super, super fun. But yeah, I just need the flight stick, really. Otherwise, it's going to be multiple sets of controllers and macro boards and shit. And it's just going to be a nightmare. As I say, can be done. It's not the easiest or smoothest experience, unfortunately, if you do that. There we go. That's one MiG gone. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Everything all right, Cope? Yeah, the MiGs are a bit annoying, yeah. I mean, they're not the only ones at this, but yeah. Hey! Yeah, you're right, Russo. Yeah, it's going fine. It's going absolutely fine. Yeah. Yeah, Garrett knows the pain. I can feel the searing of the eyes. The trauma, the 9,000 miles stare. Oh, if you know, you know. But yeah, we will have a silly stream. What I am hoping to do as well, this is going to get really ridiculous. I'm not sure if we'll do this with DCS or Microsoft Flight Sim. We'll see which, but there is this software you can install where it can invert your controls and things like that. I want to do like scheduled flights for you guys. But then you guys can mess with my controls and other silly stuff, and then I have to kind of adapt to it. I might even put some redeemables in there that, like, destroy one of the engines and other silly shenanigans. Just for a laugh, you know, so you can really mess with me. Ah! Oh, okay, Cope. I'm assuming that's like a book in advance thing, right? Thanks for T-Rush, by the way. Yeah, have you got the new Microsoft Flight Sim, or have you got the 2021? I haven't got the new one, but I've got the anniversary one. The anniversary one's good. You'd love to play War Thunder, but you're a Mac user? Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, the requirements are pretty chill. As far as games go. Yeah. You still need to be up to a certain spec with it. If you've got console, though, Russo, you can play this game on console. I don't know if you've got that as an option. You got the new one, okay. How is that now, by the way? Have they updated it a lot? Because I heard on release it was a little iff. I do want to get it eventually. I'm taking a break from War Thunder, fair enough. Some people need that. There's no point in raging and getting upset at a game. Sometimes it's good to have a little break. This is one of the things I like about doing the games I do these days, because it's, you know, balanced. I can actually faff around and just do silly stuff for the lulz. Because when I was at uni, I was basically like Minecraft for work and World of Warcraft, and that was about it. I did a little bit of playing on War Thunder, but I didn't get really much to do. So, being able to, like, chillax on other things kind of down the line. I got more... The thing is, when I was a kid, I used to play all sorts of random stuff. Like, I was really random with it. So, I've, yeah, kind of gone back to my roots in that regard. We do a lot more randomness now. The fan stickers are cute! Hey! I'm glad you like them! No, I can read you, No, it's good, Yeah, I'm glad you like them. All the emojis, stickers, all that stuff done by a lovely lady called Casey. I'm unfortunately not talented enough to do all that myself. I came up with the concepts. I did little sketch doodles for her. I gave her the general concept, and then she just ran with it. She's fantastic. She's done all my character art for me. She's done my little emojis and stickers. She's done my merch. So, yeah, she's a busy lady, but she's lovely. Yeah, she's really, really wonderful. But yeah, she really captured everything. I'm hoping to go back to her at some point. I'd like to get some stickers and emojis done of the cats. So I had a cat called Leo, and I've got a cat currently called Mittens, and she's adorable. So I'd love to get a sticker and emoji done of them, because they are adorbs. They are beautiful, beautiful kitties. And the guys have been asking about that for a while now. So hopefully at some point I'll get her to do those. But I'm glad you like them. Let's say there's some really random stuff. Oh, the chef on fire. Yes, that's Gary. That's Gary. That's the guy that we blame when everything goes on fire and goes wrong. Yes, Gary is a recurring character. Yeah, Gary, look, I'm one of like 2 or 3 people that managed to torpedo their own boat in a specific game. And then from that was spawned the whole Gary the chef did it thing, and it's just kind of stuck, basically.
My.
So Gary is a character we sometimes make in games. We also actively seek out Garys. So if we see a Gary as a recruitable NPC, we get him. But basically, yeah, if things go wrong, Gary gets the blame. And it's normally because everything's been set on fire and has gone crazy. So yeah, little Gary the chef. He's the chef that tried to chef and then failed, and then he ends up in all sorts of other random jobs. He's been an adventuring companion, he's been a wizard, he's been a sorcerer, he's been a hairdresser, he was a assistant to Q in 007, First Light. He's been a receptionist. He's been all sorts. Gary is our lovely little recurring friend. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, Cope. I did run into an issue yesterday where a mission glitched, but I've fixed it overnight. So knock on wood, we're good for today. But yeah, so we should be all right. Hopefully. I've unbugged it and I've just done the sailing bit. So we'll carry on that mission today. That will be our starting point. Hey, XLs. How you doing? But yeah, I'm glad you like the sticker. Like I say, Gary's cute. Gary's adorable. We have a little T-Rex drinking tea as well. I don't know if you saw that one. It's all very random. If you need context for any of them, feel free to ask. There is long stories behind a bunch of them. I've been making content since 2012, so some of the references are very old. So, yeah, there's many, many long stories behind lots of it. Hi, LARP, how you doing? Come on, I'm gonna get a bunch of these in my face in a second, aren't I? They're all gonna go for me at once. It's normally how this goes. Okay, well, I did a chunk of damage. That's 5 taken out with one vehicle. I will take that. More the merrier. Actually possible to have fun. Yep. No, that's good. I'm glad you're having some fun with it. I think there are some mods, by the way, for that new Microsoft Flight Sim game. I haven't looked into it, but I've seen there's like some IRL navigation extra. I'd have to look into it, but I'm sure there is some stuff. Yeah. If you want to teach me some Spanish, I'm all for it. The guys were trying to teach me Dutch a while back. That was fun. They've tried to teach me Swedish. That was a disaster. I tried. It was terrible. Yeah, isn't it like unos, dos, tres, cuatro? I can't remember. I don't know. It was like 1 to 10. I got no chance. I need to learn stuff. Oh, Afrikaans. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know some of the guys speak that. We have, we do have a section of the community that's down in South Africa. So, yeah. We're, like I say, we're a very broad community here. We've got a bunch of people all over. Colony in Spanish is colonia. Okay, I've probably butchered the pronunciation, so my apologies. The thing is as well, I have a horrible habit. It's like when I'm reading Dutch, I'll put like a really thick German accent on it. And I know I shouldn't. I am terrible. It's because I view it from that lens, and they're just, you know, they're all kind of similar origin in that area with the languages. I love linguistics, I find it fascinating, but I am atrocious. Ah! That's my plane gone. I got no ammo. Pronunciation's a little difficult. Yeah. Conjunction. Yeah. Yeah, the other thing as well is that some of the languages, and I'm sure you can testify to this, whether this is the case or not, but some languages as well, the emphasis is super, super important. I know in Japanese as well, like the level of volume and the emphasis is especially important, because there are some words where if you flip the emphasis around, it's the same word, but it completely changes the meaning depending on the emphasis and whether you're sliding up or sliding down in volume and emphasis within the word. But yeah, I'm useless. As I said, I do find it fascinating. As I said, I do love the idea of linguistics. I also like it, especially in a historical context. You know, the whole Rosetta Stone thing and all that. I find that really cool. I wouldn't have wanted to be the poor guy trying to deal with the Rosetta Stone, though. Holy moly. That took him ages to do, but kudos to the guy sticking with that. What a hell of a task to do, but I applaud the work. I really do, because I love that stuff. Favorite airplane? Yeah, so I love the prop Typhoon. I've got some Mustangs and Hellcats that I really like. I'm a big fan of like the Seafires and stuff as well, and the Hurricanes. But yeah, I'm pretty broad in taste when it comes to planes. But yeah, the prop Typhoon is one of my faves. I have little, like I say, there's a Mustang in the English set. There's a Prem, and there's a Hellcat as well. I got those way back in the day, and I absolutely adored playing them. So they got a lot of use out of my plane selection from back in the day. But I love mucking around. I mean, this is one of the things that's nice about this game. I can just change set and change vehicles whenever I feel like it. And I like that. I like a bit of variety. I don't stick with anything for too long. But the upside of that is at least I'm learning the vehicle, so if I come up against something, I'm like, I have an idea. Do you know what I mean? What they're like? It helps. You're right, Seppi. Welcome back. How you doing? You okay? Hey, Neugen. We need to get back over there. We'll get back over there. We'll do this. We're doing alright in the match. Yeah, not too bad, Sep. Yeah, not too bad. We're just chilling. We're just slowly getting stuff done. Just doing some dailies. Been yapping about stuff. Dutch isn't a real language. Wow, Fran. Oh, you gotta divide chat with that one. It's bloody hard though, because I'm way too harsh in the way I pronounce Dutch words. That's my problem. It's a lot more rounded, gentle sounding language. I just put the harsh German on it. Can I say it right? I'm trying to. How do I pronounce it? Because it reads as Seppi to me. But, if you could correct me, I'm absolutely up for it. I wouldn't even know where to start with the second part. Didn't understand much? No, that's so good, it's so good. Oh, McDonnell Douglas, yeah. It's wrong, yeah, I get it's wrong. But I don't know how to correct it if I don't know what the correction is. Because in English, I don't know where you're from, that reads as Sepe, or Seppi. The first bit is Sep, yeah. Okay, got that bit. Sep-E. Yeah, so it's just Sep-E. So it's just a harsh E on the end. Is that correct? Oh, you're doing the rest of it. Okay. How am I? Yeah, I'm fine, Cope. I'm good. CPU? We don't have an EU sound in English. It's difficult, isn't it, in text? Cousin. I don't know what you mean by cousin. Sorry. Sorry, I see that's flagged as translate. Do I like Pokemon? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I was born in 1990, so I grew up with Pokemon. Absolutely adore it. I remember the original, like, 3 gens. So, yeah, big Pokemon fan. Don't really collect it anymore. I did do some Pokemon openings. Why, but... So you can't? Oh, I can't what? Oh, it's Dutch. Ah, okay. Well, hang on. I do have one of my moderators who is... He's from Belgium, but he can speak Dutch. Hang on. Let me see if he's around. Hang on. He'll be able to help me out. He's a very good friend of mine. Oh, you're Belgian as well? Oh, lovely. Hang on, I'll get him on comms a second. I'll see if I can. He might be busy. Let me see. He's showing us around. Ah, Duramaka. Yeah, I'm a Charmander Charizard fan, but my nickname's Charizard, so go figure. Hang on, he's around. I'm just explaining the situation to him. Yeah, I'm a big Charmander Charizard fan. There's lots of Pokemon I love though. I love Dragonite. I love Arcanine. Mew and Mewtwo, obviously. Have I got anything on Sweden? Yeah, I have. I have got Swedish. Give me 2 seconds. I can show you what I've got. What are we gonna unlock next? Let's unlock the Hunter, I suppose. Hang on. It looks like my friend's gonna come and help with the pronunciation. He's just, I think he's dealing with some background noise a second before he hops on. Hey, how you doing, Connor? Swedish set. I can show you. Give me a second. So again, doing my usual thing of filling through. But that's where I'm up to at the moment. I have got stuff unlocked further down, as you can see here. Again, snail allowance for that. But yeah, I'm getting there. It was one of the sets I latter kind of jumped into. How do you get good? It's practice, man. I'm not that good at the game. I'm learning. I pick the game up every day and just learn. Dragonite is cute, yeah. Yeah, it's mostly the Gen 1s and the Gen 2s that I'm really, like, you know. So I got a soft spot for Cyndaquil because that was my starter in Gen 2. I do love Totodile in the anime, though. Totodile is cute. I love the attitude. Do I have any tips? What for exactly? What, getting better at the game or researching? Like, what's your priority? You're unlocking Grippin? Good luck with that. Hey, WT. What do you mean, so I can't? So I can't what? Comical Jibber can be... Oh, what you need it for? I need a pronunciation. I have a gentleman in chat with a username, and he says I'm not pronouncing it right, but he said it's a Dutch username. He's from Belgium. Crispy. So I just wanted to get a pronunciation guide on it, because he's struggling to, express. The username? Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I will copy it. Yeah, it's just, it's a pronunciation thing is all. Hang on, I'm just gonna stick it in our private chat. But yeah, he's Dutch, but from, Belgium. But yeah, I needed to hear you say it so that I can understand. Because I keep calling it Sepe, or Seppi. He said that's wrong. And then he gave me like an EU thing, and I was like, I don't get it. So that's why I thought I'd ding you a message, because I thought you could help. Getting better, yeah. So, I mean, playing the game, I would say focus on objective play. That's really, really vital. Think about how you can help players out. Also, as I say, make sure to take things because it's a ticket-based system. Yeah, no, that's fine, Crispy. Yeah, you get off call with that other person, and when you do, let me know. And then, yeah, I can quickly bung you on stream. That's absolutely fine, dude. I can have you so you're not audible or audible. Either way is fine. That's fine. Take your time. You let me know. In the meantime, I'm just gonna call you Sap, alright? But we will get to the correct pronunciation. My friend just needs to sort out his Discord thing. Alright? He will help, though. Sorry about the patience, but you'll get there. It's alright. He's gonna help. Like I say, he's from that part of the world, so he'll be able to educate me on it. Yeah, for Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, there is some stuff included for free in Microsoft Flight Sim. There is also extras that they kind of drop as and when, drip feed. But yeah, you do have to... Is he Flemish? Crispy, which bit are you from? I always forget which side of it he's from. Because I know you have different areas, don't you, in Belgium? On different sides of it. Flanders, yeah, he's on the Flemish end. I had a feeling you were. I didn't want to misspeak, Crispy. Because you've got the Flemish end, haven't you? And then you've got the more Germany kind of end, haven't you? Right? Because you're all down towards one of the borders, right? No, hang on. Oh my god, I'm not expressing it very well. Hang on, let me get the map. No, because you've got the bit north, haven't you? Yeah, but you've got the bit up north, right? It's like Netherlands, Belgium, right? Then you've got the southern bit, which is French Belgium end, right? And then you've got the bit that's kind of tacked towards Luxembourg, haven't you? Isn't that a more German end of things? Don't they have like a mix of language there? Or am I misremembering? Am I misremembering, Crispy? There's a okay, yeah, there is that Chinese German enclave. Okay, so I haven't completely misremembered then. Yeah, that's like a tiny bit, isn't it? East Flanders, yeah. Yeah. 3 French, Dutch, and German. Yeah, yeah. You don't live there. No, it's fine. You know the bit I mean, though. That bit is still there, though, isn't it? There is still that dinky little bit. Sorry, I'm not expressing myself very well, but you know the thing I mean now. But it is mostly it's mostly the French Belgian end and then the Dutch Belgian bit. That's the bulk of it, isn't it? that is the bulk of it. Oh, fuck! I'm in the wrong set. Okay, we're playing Sweden, apparently. Shit. I forgot to swap set. Hi, Glue. How you doing? Yeah, if only it worked like that. 12 mil wouldn't go very far in this game, though. Hi, Firefighter. Thanks for the follow. On the topic of firefighting, we need to play that firefighting sim again. Crispy, did you pick that up, by the way? Did you pick up the firefighting game? Oh, dude, you need to. It's so good. You need to. It's amazing. It's so good. Is UK9 any good? I honestly couldn't tell you, Garrett. I haven't got that far yet. My apologies. I rarely dabble in jets as it is, but I'm slowly getting there. It's just one of those things that takes time. Yeah, good luck with crewing, though. Crewing is important. Make sure to do that. Can't I pronounce? Well, not very well. I did try. Not spending more money for a while. I feel you on that one. Last month was expensive for me, too. I definitely feel you on that one. Right. Well, random Sweden match it is, but we'll be fine. Can't hop on voice yet? No, it's fine, it's fine. When you can, let me know, Crispy. I just want to get this person's username right, because I feel bad for getting it wrong, but it's difficult, because you know what it's like trying to type things out in writing. And then, as you know, Crispy, there's certain sounds in English we don't have that other nations do, which just complicates things. 39-hour voice chat. What? Wow. Why are you guys trying to stay in there for so long? Yeah. No, that's fine, Crispy. It's fine. What is this, like, prolonged voice chat thing about? You doing some challenge or something? It just happened? So this is like random friend shenanigans stuff. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know how you've managed to make that not time out. Can you or can you not? Yeah, I'm going to, Seppi. I'm waiting for this guy to hop into voice chat with me. He's sorting out a call situation. Once he's had a chance to sort the call situation out, he's then gonna hop into voice and then give me the pronunciation. He just needs a bit of time just to sort things out on his end. I don't know what you're on about, Hesu. Sorry, that's translated and it doesn't make sense. Sorry, don't know what that means. Yeah, no, it's all good, it's all good. You've been on call for 38 hours. Holy moly, Jam. Yeah, and I appreciate the patience, Sep. Sorry about that. Yeah, he's just sorting something out on his end. Like I say, he's one of my old friends and a moderator of the channel. Is very, very kindly offering to help. Like I say, where we can, we do have some coverages of multiple languages. One of my moderators is Polish, for example. We've got people that speak French, German, some Spanish, Russian, and yeah, they got all sorts of random languages. No, it's all good, Crispy. It's all good. Take your time. Take as long as you need. I need a loo break in a minute as well. I was trying to hydrate before stream this morning, and it's now coming back on me. What plane is this? It's J21A. Sorry, I had to double check. I couldn't remember. I've accidentally ended up in this set. Meant to go back to my other ones. And I forgot to swap. Like a donut. So, yeah. We ended up with a random one. But, yeah. Let's go for this one. Let's see what we can do. I'm just gonna make the best of this match. Hopefully be alright. Sweden? Yeah, I play all the sets. I've accidentally ended up in Sweden today. Bit random, but I was playing British. So that's been the priority today, because I'm trying to get the Washington unlocked. It's just one of those things. It's me swapping sets. It's done goofed it. But it's all good, as I say, we'll fix it on the next one. I'll be absolutely fine. Oh, rip elixir. Oh, come on. At least this is a more comfortable BR range for me. Right, what I need to try and do is land this. I've unlocked the Wilkin. I have not yet played it. I am going to play it though.
Attack the A point.
It is definitely gonna happen. Yeah, just trying to finish the Washington at the moment, and then I'm gonna play both in a batch. That's the Batman plan. I am trying to dodge and weave because there is one right behind my ass, and I need to get out of here. We've got the sight though, that's the main thing. We have got the sight. How you been though, Gaz? You alright? Alright, let's go do this one quickly, and they're probably going to reclaim it, but I've done what I needed to do for objective play, so...
The enemy has captured the airfield.
Oh, you're working on Washington next, yeah. Hi, Rafa, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing alright. But yeah, I think what we'll do after this match, I'll have a quick toilet break, and then we'll get back in. Get another hour or so maybe in on this, and then do some more Assassin's Creed, which should be nice. We can get back into that mission that we were doing. I've unbugged the mission, by the way, the one that bugged out yesterday. I have fixed it. I'm not a Sweden main though. I'm not a main for anything though. I swap sets constantly. I'm a set flip-flopper basically. I've been mostly playing British today because I'm farming up the new unlockables. So I play everything. All my sets for planes are around the tier 5-ish, tier 6-ish mark. Oh, I love Sweden too, Acid. 100%. I do enjoy them. They're great fun, but I play a little of everything is all. Oh yeah, I mix it up. Is this taking any longer? It will do. Sorry. Yeah, my friend needs time. Sorry. He's waiting on someone getting into the Discord to deal with something, and then he can jump in. But I don't have an ETA on how long it will be. Sorry.
Captured the airfield. Now we need to hold it.
And it's not like I can grab you on call for it wouldn't be appropriate. So. If not, as I say, by next time I'm streaming, I should have been able to sit down and hear it from him. Worst case, if he can't get in. Alright? But yeah, I'm sorry it's frustrating, but as I say, it's not easy for everyone to pronounce everything, and especially if you're not familiar with a specific language. Could we do customs? No, not planning on doing any customs, sorry. I do have them planned for the future, but I don't have an ETA on when that will be. Max PR in Sweden? I have technically got a Prem. But I can't remember what the BR is. I'd have to go double check. Please? No. No. Prems the customs will happen when they happen. Keep an eye on my socials. No ETA on when that will be. Sorry. I need to pre-arrange it, and it might even end up having to be sign-up based for things like the air shows. Just for logistics. I say priority, generally speaking, on stream is upgrading vehicles and doing dailies. It's normally what I'm prioritizing. I do play with my community, but it's default modes normally. Yeah, air shows has been one of the most requested. For logistics reasons, those might be done off stream. They might end up being done as a recording and then uploaded to my channels after the fact. Just because I'll need comms to be able to relay things to people and organize. Might need some staffing for that as well, but we will see. But yeah, I've had to put things on the back burner. I'm really sorry. It's just one of those things. I've had IRL stuff to deal with. I've had family members pass away and other things, so you know, certain things have to take priority, and I don't get much spare time in my evenings. I'm normally live 7 to 8 hours a day, and I full-time care for a sick family member. So, I don't have much in the way of free time. And I don't have an editor. I have to do everything on my channels on my own. Hey, Etu, how you doing? Thank you for the follow and the likes. Appreciate it. Likewise, Asses as well. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'll check what the max PR on Sweden is, Max. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll have to have a look. But I will get everything eventually. That is always the plan. Top tier in air shows? I don't know. Again, I haven't done the planning on it. I haven't done any of the planning on it whatsoever. There will likely be a Google Doc with the format information once they get around to sorting it out. Again, that will be provided once everything's been organised, but that has not been sorted. That is all part of the planning phase and figuring stuff out. So yeah, just keep an eye on socials. Like I say, I will make sure everything's accessible as and when. Normally I put stuff like that on my Twitter, and my Discord will have full links to everything. So that's where that kind of stuff normally lives. Right, we're in top 3. I didn't do great, but it is what it is. Right. Okay, we got Laurel done. Right, so that's Laurel sorted. Cool. Right, so I need 2 more on that. That's not too bad. Yeah, so Sweden, my highest BR. 13 if you include a Prem, non-Prem. 7.7. I mean, I do have some 9s. Yeah, but yeah, non-Prem, we're up in the 7s, basically. I'm going to start working on unlocking these ones, but I'm trying to finish that vampire at the moment. So, it's work in progress. We are getting there slowly, though. We've got 1 mission on those. Right, okay, that's not too bad. And we've managed to claw a couple on that. Good. Right, let me go toilet quickly, and then we will continue momentarily, alright? I'll be as fast as I can, guys. Just need a quick loo break. It won't be long. Just need the loo. Hi, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Tried to keep it as short as possible. Belgian vehicles, if I do have any, they're French, and there'll be a subtree for them. I can't remember what there is, but I do all subtrees when I get to them. Give me a second. Hi, Nev, you're right. But yeah, I don't remember what there is, honestly, off the top of my head. That's Belgian, I believe. That spit. Looks like a lot of it kicks in here. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm not that far in. So it looks like they've got the meteor on the spit. I don't know about any of the other ones. It looks like there is some stuff a bit deeper down. But I am quite a way off that at the moment. Oh, there's that gladiator, apparently. It's Belgian. Yeah. I don't know about anything else, though. Right. Nearing the end of the day? Oh my god. Hang on, what do you mean nearing the end of the day? It's like 3 o'clock for me, so it's like 4. Oh, I suppose you... Hang on, do you finish at 5 or do you finish at 6? I can't remember. I know you have to get the train home and everything, but... right. Yeah, I might just have to play some lower tier just to get that bomber one done. I have got 1 more stream before I go and see Josh, so what I might do is maybe blitz that tomorrow. Just get that done, you know? And get that out of the way. That shouldn't take too long to do. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we can figure out. I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, what I need to try and do is try and prioritize getting those levels, because anything I can save will make sure I've got currency beyond. Thanks for the posture check, by the way, Nev. I'll make sure to do that. Give me 2 seconds. I'll have a little bit of a butt wiggle in the old seat. See what we can do. Yeah, I'm in the vampire at the moment. Yeah, I've got a really random selection. It's like half meteors, but yeah, I'm in the vamp at the moment. Just try to farm upgrades while we try and unlock the Washington. We are slowly getting there. It's just, it takes a bit of time. Hi, Profound. How you doing? Right, this is a bomber, so this will count towards the bomber one if I can get it. Right. Well, that's one off the tick list. Right, Lincoln next. Just need to flatten this out because we've lost a lot of speed there to the point where I was nearly going to fall out the sky. Oh, fair enough. Which set you up to at the moment, chill. Hi, thank you, Captain. Yeah, I will do that in just a second. Let me clear this Lincoln and then we'll go for it. Assuming this guy doesn't get it. Oh, come on. No! Oh, he beat me to it, man. Oh, okay, that guy just wanted to yeet. Right, let me eat my drink while we respawn. My ice is all completely melted in my drink. It didn't last very well. It still feels cold in the cup, though. So, it's not terrible. It'll do for now, though. Alright, we're all good. We're fine. Welcome back, Jam. You okay? Yeah, sorry I had a little toilet break. I just sometimes need it. But yeah, plan for today, those that missed it earlier, just quick recap. So, obviously we're doing War Thunder. We will wrap that up in a short bit. And then we've got Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. I have the drops for that, by the way, so if you're still missing them, you can still get them here. And to wrap up today, we're going to be playing a simulator game called Sports Card Shop Simulator. So we'll be running a collectible card store. Yeah, no, it's okay, Crispy. If not, after stream. We can always do it after stream, worst case. Crispy, sorry you've had problems with coverage. Yeah. We'll see how you go, Cope. It's been fine. I've enjoyed it so far. I would say it's a bit weird on the performance. That's the one thing that immediately struck me about it. I've dialed it down to medium just to be on the safe side. But, yeah, so far it's been alright. I did bug one mission out yesterday. I've managed to fix that. Other than that, though, it's been fine. Oh, yeah, so do I, though. And it's still, had issues. It was weird. I've seen a lot of people complaining, even with high-end hardware, of having problems with it, so... Oh, yeah, we play lots of random sim games like that, Jam. But we'll come up with some dopey strategy. That's normally how we do it here. We'll see what we can do. I've played other, like, collectible card simulator store games as well, so... We'll see how much it has in common with other games in the genre. We shall see. We shall see. I'm not too heavily into my sports stuff, but I do like collectible cards and that kind of stuff, so... Mechanic sim? Yeah, I've got car mechanics. I've got like a really old one. Haven't played it though, really. I've got the old PC building sim game though. That's supposed to be good. Not really done much with that, but I ought to do that at some point. I did buy Car Dealership Simulator recently, so we will be playing that. I can't remember where I put that in the schedule. I think they put that in towards the end of the month. So that one should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, there's a new one, is there? Ah, okay. I'll have to look into that then. Yeah, I'll have a little moochy mooch. Try to save up at the moment, though, because I spent about 120 quid on Forza, so... that was me blowing the budget for a month. I do get sent a lot of stuff for free, though, which really helps, but, yeah, dropping 120 quid on a single game is a bit nuts, but it is what it is. In all fairness, I have been really enjoying Forza, though. And there's a couple of games I want to pick up later in the year. I'm hoping I will get them from publishers and developers, but we will see. Yeah, so early access, yeah. I don't mind early access. As I said, Seppi, I can't help the fact that people are busy and have lives going on. I'm sorry about the name issue. But as I say, you need to be reasonable about it. I'm sorry that it's such a big issue for you having your name mispronounced, but I am doing everything I can to accommodate. But yes, some things take time usually. You know, most people are at work and doing stuff, so I'm sorry. But at least I'm attempting to address you by name. That's about the best I can do. I'm sorry. Hi, Deegan. How you doing? Everything all good? It's always mispronounced? Yeah, well, then you should be used to it. And not in a nice way, I know. I'm sorry. It's not ideal. I get it all the time with my username. But I don't kick up a stink about it. People ask me how it sounds. I have a phonetic way of writing it to help people, but if they get it wrong, I don't care. I just move on with my day, but I get it's more important to some people, and that's why I try to accommodate. You've got to go. Okay. All right. Well, have a nice day. But yeah, sorry the name pronunciation thing is such a big deal.
If we don't do something fast,
Can't get out of tier 4 air. Fair enough. That's okay. It takes time. Takes time, Harv. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, best thing I recommend, just try and be as productive as you can in matches. Yeah, no worries, Sep. Again, hopefully I'll have it for next time when I see you, alright? But yeah, I'm sorry. People have lives. It really depends on your personal preferences, Harv, what's best for you. I like doing arcade because I like to do multiple vehicles. So, and I'm not in a mad rush to get to top tier, I really don't care. I think on average my performance is probably a little bit more decent than arcade, but you'll find some other people it will be the other way around. You do get the benefit of increased scaling on harder modes, but again, just depends on whether you can utilize that and whether that matters to you or not. Match lengths, queues as well, they're also factors in how long time things take. But for me, I like to wombo combo doing my dailies while doing upgrades, so for me that's why I tend to gravitate towards arcade. You're able to get on? Okay, cool, Crispy. Bear with me a second. Just want to choose your target. Well, then, yeah. Right, hang on, Crispy. Get in, I'll give you a ring. Hang on. I've got it set so you can't be heard on stream, alright? Yo, Crisp. Hi. You're right, Crispy. Oh, it's Sepa. Right, okay. Sepa. Okay. See, there was no way I would have gotten that from what he was writing. Yeah, see, the E... This is why I was calling it Sep or Seppi, because that's how it reads. But then he was saying it was EU, and I was like, we don't have a sound for that, so... Not a normal sound, anyway. So hang on, would you say it again? Seppu? Sepa. So pronounce it as if it's an A on the end. Kinda. Okay, that's the closest. Sepa. Sepa. Right, okay. So it's more soft. Okay, right. Well, I will try and remember that from when he's here, because he's disappeared off now, but thank you, Crispy. Sorry, it's just like I know you're from that part of the world, so... Yeah. No, it's all good, it's all good. I saw that. He wouldn't have known, though. It's fine. It's just, I get people getting annoyed with, names not being pronounced. It's like, it's only so much I can do about that, though. Anyway, thank you, Crispy. You're a legend. Yeah, have fun with Final Fantasy. Yeah, don't worry, dude. Yep. Alright. Bye, Crispy. Thank you. Right. Okay, Crispy's hopped off. You guys wouldn't have heard him, but... Anyway, he's helped out. Big thank you to Crispy. Oh, pillbox. Yeah. If you want to change target, I've got it set to X. There's a target selection. You see how I'm flicking that? I've got mine set to X. I can't remember if that's the default bind or not. But yeah, if you've got the selector option, yeah, there is a button to manually switch it. But it'll switch it based on what you're looking at, so just bear that in mind. Yeah, you can change your selection. So, like, I'm flicking between these guys, for example. Yeah, there is a button to manually swap it. As I say, mine is set to X. Is it on console? I would like to hope so. I don't know, though. I would have to Google it. If you just look up, like, target selection War Thunder button, then hopefully it'll pop up. I'll see if I can find what the option is for you. But yeah, it is useful, because then you get your, guidance for it. Hi, Beardo. I mean, less of an issue, obviously, if you're doing realistic, because the guidance won't be there. But it just depends on what you want to prioritize. Yeah, I'm gonna do top tier eventually, Gaz, but it's just, it'll happen when it happens. I'm not in a mad rush. Oh, this thing is feeling heavy. Okay, this thing is sliding around now. This thing is sliding. Ow! Straight into a tree! Fuck. Okay. Ouch, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. You're right, Connor. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing alright. Right. Alright, let's see what we can do. We'll just try and be helpful, but we're probably going to lose this match, unfortunately. It is what it is, though. These things happen. Hey, Boxing, you're right. Nice to see you again. Hope you're doing alright. You're in time for Assassin's Creed, dude. We're going to be swapping to it shortly. We're doing alright, though. We're doing okay. Thank you again, Crispy, for hopping in and helping, by the way. Appreciate it. Hey, welcome back, dude. You okay? Yeah, my friend got on and gave me the pronunciation. I'm still a little bit balked at saying it, but I've tried. He's given me the lowdown on it. What'd you search? Target selection, I think, is what you need to search. When I'm out of this match, I should be able to look up the exact phrasing of what it is. If you want jam, just give me a minute. I need to get out of this match first. That guy can outrun me. I'm gonna have to go around. Good luck with your achievement hunting, Crispy. I'm not terror of the sky. Not doing too terribly. Could do better. I got 11. I got 11 on that one. I got an assist, I think, as well. Am I good? I'm okay. It depends. I have bad matches, I have good matches. Yeah, let me try and find this setting for you. Controls. Target. I've got mine set to X. I'm trying to think what it is. I'm gonna try and find it. It's not guided bomb lock. Yeah, I know where to look. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it is off the top of my head. Can I search by bind? I don't think you can. If I put X in, is it gonna come up? Oh, it's in common, is it? Okay. That would explain why it's not coming up. There it is, lock target, that's the one. There you go, that's what I was looking for, is the lock target option. That's the one. Thank you, BPM, you're a star, thank you. I knew it was there somewhere. Yeah, Jam, that's what you want. Common lock target. That's what you're looking for. Common lock target. Yeah, I don't know if console has a bind for it or not, but I've got mine set to X on PC. Okay, lag, oddly specific. I sense a story behind that one. Did you do a silly? I sense a silly. Did you do a silly? Right, let me pour my drink out a second, and then I'll take this off screen and we'll queue for another match. Oh god, I overfilled that really quick, jeez. Okay, Eyebrew came out of here a bit too fast. Let's slow that down a second. Okay, hang on. It also does not help I have a fan blowing in this direction. I'm getting sprayed with Iron Brew currently. I don't want to get it all over my mouse pad and my phone. For obvious reasons. Because that'll be disgusting. I need to get this lid on. There we go. Right. Okay, now we're not, like, making a complete wreck of my desk. Ah, that's charged. Excellent. Right, let's unplug that. I got a new box, I've got a new, like, charging thing. I shit ye not, right? I have 3 power banks, okay? 2 of them failed yesterday. 2. At the same time. I am the unluckiest Muppet ever, I swear. Yeah, one of them's rattling and has got coil wind. And then the other one has just decides to disconnect every 30 seconds. And then not reconnect. While charging a device. Don't ask me why. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Yeah, weapon lock. That's the one, Jam. That's the one. Yeah, controls, common. And then, yeah, lock target. Sorry, lock target. It's that one, Jam. Lock target. That one there. Yep, no, you're right, Deacon. Can this one carry missiles? Well, the Seahawk? I can't remember what has what. It has load options. It has unguided rockets. No, you're fine, Jab, you're fine. Thanks to BPM as well, because he helped me track it down, so kudos to him too. My brain farted and I forgot which section it was in. Right, we got this. So yeah, we'll do another match in this, then yeah, we're gonna be a pirate for a few hours. We looty the booty. If anyone wants a job aboard our motley crew, feel free. Feel free to give your self-declared job titles. Coward War! You're right, lag. Yeah, good luck dealing with that, Kenji. Oh, hugs, lag, hugs. You need a hug. Everybody needs hugs here. Everybody gets hugs. The only one playing War Thunder, right? No, there's gotta be other people playing it over there and streaming it, surely. There has to be. I'm doing okay. I could do better. We'll just try our best. That's all we can do. Someone blew your wings off. Yeah, they're kind of important. You might want to strap those back on, Jab. Just saying. Oh, that you're following. Right, okay, that makes more sense. Yep, yep. You're hiding in the basement. Slightly sinister. Sounds like the start of a Resident Evil plot right there. Blue tack. No, flex tape. You gotta get the flex tape out. If in doubt, flex tape. I mean, I could try and lick it, but that's not gonna work very well. Oh, talking about fixing things in a dodgy way. I need to play more Drain Sim. I love Drain Sim. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with that game. I love Drain Sim. Talking about oddly specific simulation games. Drain Sim is GOAT, man. Drain Sim is such a GOAT game. You got research a hurricane? Nice! Hurricanes are fun. I think they're a little underpowered in this game, but they are good. I have a lot of fun with them. I like a good hurricane. I might be slightly biased. I do have a bit of a soft spot for them. I am a little bit of a soft spot sausage for them. Jesus Christ, mate. Okay, it nearly went in my face. Right, let's not do that. If we could, kindly not spits. Yeah, performance-wise, definitely the spits are better in this. There's no question about that, but I do love the hurricanes. They're cool. Grind some eagles. You can't grind eagles. Eagles are paid currency only, Jam. Sorry. You can grind silver, you can grind research, but you cannot grind eagles. Eagles is paid only. I think there's a couple of small ways you can get free ones, but you're not going to get much. What is it you're trying to do with the eagles, Jam? You can't get your hurricane then? Well you can if it's tech tree. The only stuff you need to pay for with eagles is the prem vehicles. And I know there's definitely tech tree ones. It's in the research thing. When you say it's in the research thing, you define that. What are you trying to do? Do you mean it's in the research tree? Do you mean the left-hand side or the right-hand side of the tree? Which set are you playing, Jam? Are you playing British? You can grind eagles by having a job. That is true. That is true. Yes, earning money IRL does equate to option to spend money on eagles. British isn't normal. Yes, if it's normal, you don't need eagles. Yeah, you just need to play the game. You'll get research points from playing. You don't need to whale eagles on normal tech tree. That's called boosting the tree, which will require payment, but you don't need to do that. You got vacation? I hope you enjoy your vacation. Hi, Lambro. How you doing? It says convert. Yeah, to convert, that's called XP conversion. You don't need to do that. It's extremely expensive and I would advise against it. So that's called XP conversion. I think we worked out I needed like £1,000 or something insane to convert all mine. But no, don't do that. That's basically tree boosting. You don't need to do that. You will passively grow your tree by playing. Convertible XP, just ignore it. Pretend it doesn't exist. It's just there to bait you in to spend money. There are some people that have a ton of money and can just do it, and that's fine. But for most people, it's just not going to be very economically viable. Yeah, don't panic about that. We'll go into the tree in a second. I will explain the difference for those that don't know. Because it does cause confusion, and I completely understand why you've got yourself in a flap over it. So don't worry. No, you're fine. You're okay, Jam. You're fine. Yeah, we'll go through it in a second. We'll use my tree as an example. I'll show you. And hopefully that'll give some other people some clarity that are new to the game that don't understand how that works as well. Because, as I say, it is very easy to get your knickers in a twist with that one. Okay, so you've got over 1 million silver. That's a good start. Yeah, silver as you get further on, you will end up eating through it like no tomorrow, so it's good to have a little bit saved up and hold on to it. Because as you go deeper in, things get more and more expensive. Obviously, if you play higher tier, you're going to start earning more as well. Honestly, if you're trying to progress, I would just use the silver on upgrading vehicles and unlocking new vehicles. Because once you've got once you've done the research, you then have to pay to slot the vehicle in if you want to use it. So that's going to be where the bulk of your silver disappears. You'll go from there. Prem account? Yeah, Prem account can be really good. The one caveat with Prem account, Gaz, is if you're someone who plays very ad hoc, maybe like an hour or two a week tops, it might in that instance be better to get a Prem vehicle. If you're very slowly shimmying and you only really tend to play one set, a vehicle at your BR might be useful. If you're someone who can consistently put hours in and a greater volume of hours, Prem time 100% is going to give you better value for money. Because as you go deeper in, things get more and more expensive. Obviously, if you try to progress, I would just use the silver on upgrading vehicles and unlocking new vehicles. Because once you've got once you've done the research, you then have to pay to slot the vehicle in if you want to use it. So that's going to be where the bulk of your silver disappears. You'll go from there. Prem account? Yeah, Prem account can be really good. The one caveat with Prem account, Gaz, is if you're someone who plays very ad hoc, maybe like an hour or two a week tops, it might in that instance be better to get a Prem vehicle. If you're very slowly shimmying and you only really tend to play one set, a vehicle at your BR might be useful. And you'll also have the flexibility of being able to play whatever the hell you want. With a Prem vehicle being in a certain set, you're tied to that set. Or you have to forego the advantage that that Prem potentially gives you. So, what will happen is players that do buy Prems and do them slowly, you'll end up shuffling and having to buy more and broaden out as you go. But also, your bonus is tied to your performance in that vehicle as well. So, that can be a little bit of a sucky trade-off. But, yeah, for people that don't play very much, like my partner, for example, having just one or two that he really loves that are low BR, that are just chill are fine. He's quite content and happy, and that's all good. But, yeah, if you want flexibility and you can put a bit more time in, then, yeah, Prem time's definitely the way to go. What I would say, though, is if you want to be frugal, wait till Prem goes half off. Because Prem does regularly go half off. You're very kind. You're very kind. I appreciate it. My friend told me how to pronounce your name, and I'm sorry if I still get it wrong, but he said it was Seppa. Well, he said it was softer. It was like oh, God, I'm going to butcher this again. I don't know if Crispy's still there. God dang it. I can't pronounce anything. I'm terrible. Anyway, look, I'm trying. We got closer. That's the main thing. He said it was like a soft second P, but it was more of an A sound towards the end. So I'm sort of halfway there. Seppa. Something like that. Anyway, I'm trying. It was closer than where we were before, at least. Oh, I got it right the first time? Okay, well, I will get there. Just give me time. It took me like 2 months to get one person's name right, but we got there in the end. Took 2/3 of the man hours to produce that Spitfire. Oh gosh. Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah, historically the Hurricane was absolutely dominant, wasn't it? Yeah, the Hurricane was insane. It is weird though in this game. It's just complete opposite. I mean, I like Spits too. I like my Seafires. I do enjoy them, and they did have a role to play. But yeah, like record-wise, yeah, I think the Hurricanes absolutely stomped them record-wise, historically speaking. But again, this is a situation where, you know, history versus games and how they play out in a player's hand can be very different things. Yeah, exactly, lag, exactly. Also, as well, if you look at certain time frames and the technology brackets as well, it's interesting to see how the stats deviate with that too. No, you're all good. You're all good. Economy of scale and play, yeah. Yeah, see, that's the other thing as well. Like, you're dealing with a situation where, like, say, materials are limited. So, yeah, there is a trade-off between having volume. I mean, this is one of the things you see play out in, like, tabletop games, right? You'll have, like, horde armies where the units are maybe lower quality but in large volume. Or you'll have a more specialized kind of army that's a more niche where you have less units but they're better equipped. It's like the whole thing of like Custodies versus Tyranids, right? If you play them en masse. So there's trade-off, right? It's like Skaven's a very heavy horde kind of style army. But, you know, I like playing construct heavy stuff, you know, big beastie, you know, units. So yeah, it's like, where do you put your points? Where do you put your investment? You know, financially, material, time. That can have a really major implication for what gets deployed on the battlefield. So, yeah. It's not just a case of what's the best thing to deploy in the instance. It's like what's also available at the given time as well. Can be a really important factor. No, you're fine, Supper. You're fine. You're fine. It's all good. We're just having fun. We're just chilling. But yeah, it's interesting how things work out. This is why I find military history interesting, but I also I like the battle engagement side of things, but I do also like the reasoning behind why said things were deployed at said battles, because, you know, again, the context behind what was available and such. And, you know, even when it comes down to staffing, maintenance, that side of things, because that can again have huge implications on what does and doesn't get fielded. You know, because it's all good and well having a bunch of tech, but if you can't repair it after your last engagement, well, guess what's not going into the next one, you know? So, again, it's like economy and resource management and logistics will become an important factor. Especially when you're fighting something that's a multi-phase situation, you know, not just a battle, but the series of battles. Because that can have very significant knock-on consequences. But yeah, I do like playing games that are like battles in isolation, but it is interesting playing kind of more meta game, like, you know, long game stuff. You know, your Civ, your Total War. Obviously got things like Hearts of Iron and all that. You know, seeing the knock-on effects of choices and how things play out. I do very much love my tactical games. Your daughter plays French Planes. Oh, good luck with her. Hang on, isn't she like 6 or something? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm one short on this. No worries, Seppa. No worries. Oh, she's 7. Okay, close enough. Close enough. Yeah, I think we'll nail this tomorrow. This game is raging. I don't get rage at it, but I'm a pretty chill person. If I get annoyed at someone, it's myself. But I have very, very high patience tolerance, so I've played an awful lot of grindy games. I have also been brought up very much with a don't lash out kind of attitude. So, you very much, if you can't handle it, you walk away and do the responsible thing. So, yeah, my ability to keep it chill is fairly high. Whether I keep calm under pressure trying to clutch and stuff is a whole other thing, but that's something I could probably work on, but yeah, I'm not someone that's gonna be throwing mice out the window. Well, that is making you, why is it making you go crazy, Sam? What's up? What's up? Can I help at all? Old enough to play games? Yeah, old enough to play games doesn't mean she knows stuff, though. Also means she doesn't not know stuff, though, likewise. She is entitled to her opinion, though. That is absolutely fine. I don't know what she specifically disagrees with, but that's fine. What do you mean? Oh, I was just saying if there was something I could help with, but oh, you just need 8 research points. Hey, at least you'll get it next match. Right, one more match and then we're gonna swap game. We're gonna go LARP as a pirate. Gonna go LARP as a pirate after this one. It's an SU-11. Oh, okay. Yeah, boom and zooming in spawn then, presumably. Yeah. Yeah, that crap's annoying. Unfortunately, there is nothing to de-incentivize that. Right, let's see what we can do. Yeah, there is a bleep function. I could turn that off, but then I'm risking community violation stuff, so. Oh! Oh no! Okay, I'm subscribed to a bunch of, like, medical journal things. Oh, I've just seen the x-rays of, some poor guy. Oh no. Oh, this is terrible. A 34-year-old man arrived at the emergency room after a high-speed motorcycle accident. According to the witnesses, he collided with a fuel tank before being thrown to the ground. He was, complaining of pain in his sensitive areas. He couldn't pee, among other things. There wasn't anything obvious in the area. Anyway, yeah, they had to catheterize him. He had a really, really nasty impact. doesn't look pleasant. Let's put it that way. He basically took a crotch shot from a fuel tank. I can only imagine how painful that is. But, yeah, he's been left with a straddle injury with bulbar ethereal rupture. So, ouch! Yeah, he's not gonna be riding a bike anytime soon, let's put it that way. Yeah, they had to catheterize the poor guy. Yeah, and then butterfly, perineal hematoma as well. Yeah, not nice. But yeah, bulbar urethral disruption is, yeah. He took one hell of a bonk to the nuts, basically. Oh, that poor guy's gonna be struggling to pee for a while, let's put it that way. Ooh. Pregnancy scares you. Oh. Yeah, built in bleeps. Yep. Yeah, they do that now. It's been like that for a few weeks now. Ooh, anyway, sorry. Like I say, I find medical journal stuff interesting. I was gonna do medicine at uni. I was going to do medicine at uni. I had offers to go do it. Didn't end up opting for it in the end. No, he hasn't lost the equipment. It's just... Yeah, he's got some very serious trauma to that area. Everything's still attached. Just his bladder and all the attached equipment is not terribly happy with him currently. Well, at the time that obviously took place, but yeah. But yeah, I just saw various scans and x-rays and stuff. Did not look pleasant. What was on there?
Oh my!
But no. Thankfully, everything's still attached, Jam. He'll be all right. It's just, yeah, just very, very, very unhappy crotch. Let's put it that way. It is at least something you can recover from. So there's that. But yeah, that poor guy is going to be very sore for a very long time. But yeah, being catheterized is no joke. Hopefully he'll be alright. It doesn't have any follow-up on it, sadly. But hopefully he was able to get all his function back after that all calmed down. Yeah, getting hit down below, not pleasant. I mean, I don't personally know because I've not got the equipment down there that you guys have. I did, however, hit my dad in the nuts with a golf club. That was not smart. I've told you guys about this before. Yeah, I went on holiday to like Cornwall, and yeah, we went to a golf place, and yeah, my dad was standing behind me. I was trying to hit the ball, and I kept failing. I kept failing really bad. I was terrible at golf. It's not the sport for me. I'm horrific. But yeah, I went to swing it back really far, and yeah, got my dad in the nuts. He just bent over and I was like, oh, I hit it that time. It was like, yeah, you also got an extra set of balls. I was like, ah. So yeah, that was a slight whoopsie moment. Your daughter got you with a baseball. Ouch! Yeah, that'd be painful. That's no good. That's no bueno. Yeah, that's not good. Hey, Isia, how you doing? Hey, Arrow. Oh, yeah, and also don't make me play football. I am terrible with football. I enjoy playing football, but I got banned from it in the end. I kept hitting goalkeepers in the nuts by accident. I swear it was an accident. I wasn't intentionally doing it, but I had a really bad habit of yeeting the ball and it hitting goalkeepers in the nuts. And they were just like, look, we're going to have to stop you from playing when you voluntarily remove yourself or we're going to have to ban you. I was like, okay, I'll take the voluntary withdrawal then. I did alright at rugby though. I was decent at swimming. I liked playing hockey. I was pretty decent at hockey. I was on the team at school for that. What else did I do? I did hammer throw, javelin. I did quite a lot of stuff. I definitely, but no, I didn't. I swear I didn't. I just had a very, very long kick, but it just, yeah, it would always just gravitate to that area. I loved horse riding. But yeah, hammer thrower I was good at. Hammer thrower I was good at. Javelin was just hit and miss with me. Sometimes I was good at javelin. I nearly impaled and killed my instructor one time. That wasn't good. I've told you guys about that before. Didn't want to be on the 10 o'clock news, but nearly ended up on it. Oh gosh. Yeah, I was terrible at hurdles. I was okay at high jump. But yeah, not my favorite thing. Was terrible at long jump. Hated long jump. But yeah, I used to like sports. It's just, unfortunately, my joint stability and everything else is not good. So, I used to do gymnastics. Having the elastic joints that I've got was really good for that. Like, I was extra elastic. So not good for joint stability, but it was good for gymnastics. When I was, like, really, really young, where it was less of an issue. Cross country. Oh, I hate cross country. Couldn't cope with that. I'm not a long distance runner. I'll do sprints, but I'm knacked. But yeah, cross country is awful. I hate long distance running. I don't have the stamina for it, and with my joint conditions and that, my legs just get damaged and don't get the energy they need. So I end up stumbling and falling over and having all sorts of problems. So no way. Yeah, so I can't do long distance. I mean, I struggle to walk more than like 10 minutes, if that. So. I can't imagine doing any kind of long distance stuff. That would be way too much for me. My poor little joints would not cope. That much is for sure. So, I mean, it's enough struggle this morning doing the shopping, let alone anything else. Because, yeah, my joints and my muscles are not terribly compliant and helpful, unfortunately. It's only getting worse as I get older, sadly. But it's just one of those things, you just have to deal with it. I do have some knee supports, which are quite useful. No, I'm not in a Harrier at the moment. I'm in the Swift F1 at the moment. Hi, Isaac. How you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I've got the Civics and Prem. I have a Harrier further down, I think. I need to keep working on unlocking stuff. I am slowly getting there. Good. I'm glad you're doing well, Isaac. Yeah, we've just been chilling, just doing our dailies. I'll blast that guy. Oh, with a cane? No, I don't have a walking cane. My mum does, though. I might get a walking stick eventually. I'm hoping not to have to do that. No, it's so good, Isaac. It's absolutely fine. You come and go as you please, man. Absolutely fine. I appreciate people dropping in, though. It's always a pleasure. But yeah, no obligation. It's all good. It's all uploaded to YouTube anyway. So if you miss anything, you'll be able to find it there on VOD. I have 2 channels. There's the main channel, and then there's the archive, which is a week behind, but it's a backup one with everything on, just in case. Oh, lovely, lag, lovely. How'd you manage that? Oh, the BR, we're doing 8.3 roughly. 8.3, 8.7, we're around that kind of ballpark at the moment. I'm just unlocking the Washington at the moment, and then we're going to backpedal BR a bit for that, because I need to do that in the Welkin. Hi, Mazzy, welcome back. You okay? Everything all chassis? Alright, we're just having a little potato moment at the moment. Getting stuff done. Not done too bad. Yeah. Best thing you do, just pull the throttle back. That's probably one of the easiest things to do. Flaps will put a bit more resistance on too. I mean, you could also lift the nose, but it's going to depend on the circumstances you're in. So, yeah, really just depends. You have to figure out what works for you in the circumstances. I mean, the other thing as well is you can always go around if you need to. But But if you are in an engagement, obviously you risk them getting in behind you, so you just have to be a little bit careful about picking and choosing when you go and do that kind of thing. Hey, well done, Jam. Well done, you're getting there. Oh, flaps. Nearly. If you mean lobbying, yes, we do lobby as a community. I am going to be swapping game in a minute, so you won't be able to lobby today. We do have some basic lobby rules, though, you need to be aware of if you do want to partake. It's pretty straightforward, simple stuff, but if I read it off now, I am going to be streaming again on Thursday, so you could come join me for some lobbies then. We're also going to be doing some Forza as well on Thursday. Welcome back! You're right, like... Yeah, so the lobby rules, I'll just break it down for you, Isaac. Very simple. Don't throw, don't break TOS, don't AFK in the middle of matches, right? Pretty straightforward. If you're on console, you'll need to have crossplay enabled. Make sure to have that set. All players must accept invites from non-friends. There's a setting basically for it. Make sure it's set correctly. Pretty straightforward. First come, first serve for lobby spots. And make sure all your settings are ready to go and you're logged in and have a BR compliant set. Once you do that, the way you queue, you just say, hey, I want to play, and then you put your in-game name in chat. Really, really simple. And then I will acknowledge it and that you know that you're in the queue, and then I'll shout your name when you can come in. BR compliancy, what this means is I will declare a mode in a BR, set yourself to that mode, then build your set. The BR number I declare is a hard cap, so every single vehicle you bring in must be on or under that cap, no exceptions. You can bring under, I don't give a shit. Anything over will be declared void, though. So make sure, it's to keep everything fair. Have I done customs? I have access to customs, I've done them with friends, but I haven't done them on my channel. It is something we will be doing in future. Don't have an ETA on it, though. Got a big, long list of requests for different modes, but they'll happen at some point. Hopefully that makes sense anyway, Isaac, but it's fairly straightforward. Nothing too complicated. Yeah, it's not a Sword Art Online situation. That would be awful. You had me added from before? Oh, okay. I can't guarantee if you're still on there, though, because I have had to kind of harvest and adapt the list. I am slowly re-encroaching on limit again, unfortunately, so... Get rank 2 done. 2 entire ranks? That's gonna be a big ask. Are you... Hang on, which ones are you doing at the moment, Jam? I mean, low tier is pretty simple to get through. I mean, if you've got higher tier stuff to grind with, that can be a shortcut to getting things that you're missing. But it really just depends on the state of your account and what you've got going on there. 6 days to get your username back? Yeah, sorry.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
That's why you don't let other people on your account. Good luck with that one. Just on Britain, you started, yeah. You'll get there, you'll get there. Yeah, it's a minimum of, I think, 5 vehicles per tier to progress up as well, so just bear that in mind. Like, should I get the whiteboard out with a load of string? We can start drawing up those connections there. Turn it into an investigation. Huzzah! Come on. Do you need anything else before you press research? Not really. You just need to make sure that you've got the prerequisite behind it. Make sure you've got it unlocked and purchased. You don't need to have it slotted in anywhere. Though, you're fine, basically. I'd say to progress between tiers, though, you need at least 5. So if you hit a tier and it won't let you progress, it's probably because you haven't got enough of them unlocked and purchased. So always check that. But you don't need to slot them into anything, like crew-wise. You don't need to worry about that. It's just having them purchased within the tech tree that it gives a shit about. Oh, they're going behind me. Hi, welcome back, Edo. Are you okay? Hey, Supper, how you doing? You alright? Yeah, you'll get there, Jam. You'll get there. I say, the big thing is prioritize being helpful. Try and be the most helpful teammate you can, because that will get you further. It's all about that contribution. You need to be the best in terms of your contribution. The other thing you can do as well, once a day, assault mode, you can get boosters from. There's one for ground, one for air. You can do both of those and get a reward from each. If you survive the full half an hour on each one, you'll get a better reward. But that can be a way to get boosters if you've got the time for it. It will obviously mean using a bit of your time up to go do that. But that can be a way to get boosters. Also, obviously, daily logins and stuff and BP. So it just depends on what your priorities are. But you can utilize that to help yourself. Also, precursor research is a thing. I will demonstrate on the tech tree how that works. Thanks for the rose, Edo. I mean, the one I play the most is the F-16, just. But I don't play it that often because, like I say, it's rare that I'm in jets. Oh, is it rank 1 to 4 at 6? Okay, sorry, it's been so long since I've done that. Hey, thank you, Edo. You're a star. That does help out so much. Thank you. I'll make sure that goes to good use. Yeah, we'll have a look at Tech Tree after this. I'll show you what precursor research is. That's what I like to call it, anyway. But you can use it as a strategy to get through a bit quicker. It can be useful. It gives you a slight boost. I'm gonna insist on that. I gotta be careful here because we're right near this guy's airbase. This guy's just sitting on there like a bot. I shouldn't go in here, but there's someone else doing it, so... We'll go in for the bait. Ow! Okay, just a bit too hard on the controls there. Up queuing, yeah. Normally, if an up tier happens, it's normally plus or minus 1 with queuing. This is the way it works. You gotta bear in mind though that people botch sets. So what will happen is you'll have people that will because some of the modes average shit out. You might have a higher end vehicle, but then they'll put 2 other things in their set that are lower to kind of bring down the average. So things can kind of creep in that wouldn't otherwise be in there, but there's limitations to what they can do with it, so. But it's like when you get into like 5.7s and stuff, like you're gonna get some low jets that'll appear, because there are a couple of sets that have them. Yeah, I'm in arcade at the moment, we're just mucking around with dailies at the moment. So, yeah, you're going to find things like the ME262s are a good example of this. People will try and bring those in. So you can end up encountering them quite early if you're unlucky. Realistic is fun? I agree realistic is fun, but it doesn't suit my current priorities and objectives. So, I have no hesitation in playing realistic, but it's just not practical for what I want to do. Homing missiles, yeah, the homing missile stuff is a little bit later down the line. A lot of the early missile stuff is non-directed, or it's just string-directed stuff. I'm on PC, Shadow. Oh, we gotta wait. These guys are wrecked. I could put a load on, but it's CBM. Yeah, I can't remember what the BR... I mean, if you want to get, like, mega low stuff, I mean, I've got my Mustang... not my Mustang, my Hellcat's got missiles on it. Well, they're more like rockets, technically. Anyway, that sort of thing, do you know what I mean? There is ways to get similar lower tiers, not the same. Console play, I mean, console's the same as PC. I mean, you're just using a different controller set, that's all. Everything else from a practical point of view is basically the same. The downside with console is the lack of keybind options you've got. That really does limit you quite a bit, unfortunately. That's just one of those things you have to deal with, unfortunately. Unless you buy a keyboard and mouse for your console. I'm not sure exactly what's out there that you could use, but if you shop around, see what suits you. Hey, sweet, how you doing? Hey, RAF. Right, there we go. So, let's get the upgrades, and then, yeah, we'll talk about researching in trees briefly for the people that are interested. Quickly go through a couple of things, because people are asking about how to speed up getting through. So, we'll cover a couple of basics, and then we're going to go on Assassin's Creed. Right. There's my mission. Get shot down. Yeah, you will find that. Don't worry. It's very normal. Try and save alive as long as you can. And try and contribute to the team. That's the biggest two things you need to do. But you will get there. Practice makes perfect. Everybody has bad matches, so don't panic. Right, 6 units or more. That's fine. Can do that. Right. Okay, so let's use Great Britain as an example. Yeah, we're doing Black Flag Resynced. Yeah. Right, so when you start out with a tree, you'll start out with what's called a reserve vehicle, okay? These are at the top of the tree in rank 1. What is available will vary. Sometimes there will be multiple reserves, so just bear that in mind. So, when you're going down a tree, your rank is listed on the left-hand side here. Everything in the blue section is the main research tree. Everything on the right that's gold and green is the premium section. You can basically ignore this. This is all paid, pretty much, with the exception of the green vehicles, which you can get via squadron contribution. Squadron contribution, you join a squadron. I have one. If you're a community member, you can join this. It's application-based, though. Just let me know that you've invited yourself, and then I will ding you in, okay? So if you want a free squadron just to get your free points so that you can try and get your greens, you're welcome to use that. So, when you're working down on the ranks, I'm going to scroll down just to show. Hi, Jirox, how you doing? You'll see that 0 of 5. Basically, you need to hit 5 of 5 in that particular tier to unlock the next tier. So if I had 4 vehicles, I still couldn't go in here, regardless, okay? Because these lines will be staying red, basically, okay? So, you need to make sure that you hit the prerequisite number for the tier, the rank, in order to progress into the next rank, okay? You can do multiple lines within a rank set, but you have to bear in mind that it all follows down in direct lines. So if I chose not to progress this line, I'm not going to get access to the stuff down here. I've got to follow it all the way down. How do you join Squadron? Search the word CGS and make sure to check the button. There is a membership search thing. So that's normally ticked. Hide without auto accept. Turn that off. CGS. CGS is what you're looking for. And then I will manually approve you. As long as you're not banned in my community, you're allowed. It's pretty chill. So, yeah. So you want to follow your lines down. So it is worth sometimes planning if you know you desperately want a specific vehicle. Make sure you do the respectable line. You will notice within some vehicle sets you've got a little block icon. That's called a hamburger menu. Within that will be variants of the same vehicle or similar-ish vehicles. You do not need to do everything within a hamburger menu in order to progress. You just need one, okay? So you can do them. They tend to be cheaper, but you don't have to. It's optional, all right? So as long as I did one of those Lancasters, I could then get to the Lincoln Shackleton. I do have a Discord, yes. Linktree in the bio, that's where you can find it. Hi, Shiggy, how you doing? So, as I say, so plan ahead with where you want to go down, alright? Hit those rank requisites, and for it to count, I can't show you on this tree, because I haven't got any... Let me see if I've got a tree where I can do it for you. Oh, see, I'm 2 of 5 here. So if I order that one, because it's been researched, now it's 3 of 5, okay? So you need to research the vehicle, but you also need to purchase the vehicle in the tree, okay? So again, we're 3 out of 5. That's been researched. Order. Boom. Now I'm 4 out of 5, okay? But I'm still short for this, so I can't get it. So let's go order another one. Boom. Now that's gone blue. Okay? So, if I got that one researched, I could then get into here. But because these aren't done, I can't get to that. Does that make sense? Alright, so that's how that works. Now, one thing I would mention is we did talk about precursor research. So precursor research is when you take a vehicle and it's the one prior to the one you're currently researching in the tree. Your performance on that vehicle will provide a bonus to the research on that vehicle. All of your performance will be added to the vehicle you're currently researching, but you get a little bit extra if you play the precursor vehicle, basically. So I would pull that in, and then my extra performance on that would go into here, and it would give me a little bit more. So it can just speed up the research process if you want to be min-maxing. Favorite plane? Typhoon Prop is one of my faves. I like the Hellcats and the Mustangs, though. Seafire Spits. I have a soft spot for the Hurricanes as well. Hi, Leos. How you doing? And then, yeah, the other thing you can do, guys, it's important. So you'll see on the icons here, there's that little blue faint icon. That means I've spaded the vehicle. Spading a vehicle is when you buy all of the modifications for that vehicle. Okay? When you do this, you get a bonus when you play that vehicle. Alright? And that bonus will help your earnings. And thus your progress. You can, Maureen, we do queue as a community, but I'm about to switch game. So you won't be able to today. My next War Thunder session will be on Thursday. We will also be having public lobbies for Forza Horizon 6 as well. There are some lobby rules, though, you'll need to be aware of, but it's basic common sense stuff. Usually start of streams is when I hop on War Thunder. We normally do about 3-4 hours. So, anyway, so that's spading. Prem vehicles have a passive buff in them, effectively, on your earnings. But as I say, Prems are paid, so... but there are ways to get premium vehicles for free, okay? So, if you go into Battle Pass, the second vehicle is usually a free vehicle. So you'll see here that's listed as free. It's random, they change it. But, yes, Forza 6 rocks, yeah. So that is a way you can pick up a vehicle. Now, it does require grinding. You will also see on this tree, there's free. So there's a paid track on the Battle Pass and a free track. So if you go for the free track, there's still lots of goodies here you can get, including war bonds, silver, boosters, all very helpful. Backups, okay? So these will help you progress, okay? The more points you can score, the further you'll get. You get 3 months per battle pass. So as a new player, you're not going to get massively deep into this, but just logging in every day will give you points. You can still get a decent chunk into this and get some good freebies. So it's definitely worth doing. If you can get to tier 3, you can then access challenges and mediums and specials, which will give you more opportunities for points. But don't fret about jumping on that too fast. Just go to it when you can. Now, the important thing here as well is also these war bonds. This is a currency that you get. Now, early on, you're not going to get massive amounts of it. But once you do get more of it, you can go into the war bonds shop, which is this, and there are vehicles on rotation with every battle pass, okay? So these are prems. And basically, you can access them for in-game currency. There is a cap on how much you can have stored, and you do need to have a certain shop level. And you'll see this little icon here. That's a medal icon. That's based on the number of special tasks you've completed. So, you will need to make sure that you have got access to tier 3s and can complete special tasks to get the medals for these shop levels to do those vehicles. It's a little bit of work, but you can get that. I'm on arcade at the moment, but I do play other modes. So that's a way that you can get Prem vehicles. There are Gamba boxes. I don't recommend them. They're extraordinarily low rates and not generally worth it. Hi guys, how you doing? And then Squadron vehicles are the green vehicles on the right-hand side. Again, Squadron activity is calculated every 3 days. It adds up. It's very slow, but you'll get there eventually. Once the vehicle unlocks, as you can see here, you just purchase for silver and then you can use it freely. These are effectively premium vehicles. One of the cheapest ones is the Firecrest for the UK. There are other ones. But yeah. So you can slowly build this up over time, basically. You can have as many as you can. Yeah, in theory. You're limited by the number of slots, JJ. Also, you have to bear in mind when you do field vehicles, there is the fielding cost into the slot. And also you need to develop that crew. You need to play that crew in order to develop its abilities. The green plane, yeah, so those are squadron vehicles. Green planes are squadron vehicles. So, by being in a squad, aka one of these, a clan, whatever you'd like to call it, you'll get points. So you see these activity points, these calculate, and then they get chucked in. So at the moment, I'm researching the Liverpool, which is this ship here. So you'll see how that bar's got 91,000 in it right now? That's what I'm currently actively working on. So all of my playtime today is going to give me activity score. Then that activity score is going to go into the Liverpool, regardless of what I'm playing and working on. So I don't need to be playing British Blue Water right now. I can be just doing whatever I want. And that activity was all going to get pulled into there. So I've been working on British planes today. I've been getting my Washington, which is now actually unlocked, I've noticed. So, yeah. So I've been doing that while also generating activity that goes towards that. You can only have one green vehicle active at a time, though, for research. So just bear that in mind. Oh, green names in matches? Yeah, they've been allocated to your squadron. Yeah, sure, Metal. Bear with me a minute. How you doing, Caproli? Yeah, so when you're in matches, you'll get put into clusters, normally of about 3 or 4 players. There are medals that are based around squadron play, and basically it'll be that performance that will be collated effectively for whether that counts like best squad, things like that. But yeah, a green player is a player on your team, but they've been allocated into your little sub-squadron. If you preload in with a bunch of people, they will be the people in your squadron. Oh, okay, Metal. Good, good, good. Excellent. I've just read your DM, man. No, you don't get squadded with one person. It can be up to like 3 or so. It depends on the mode. It depends on how many players in the match as well. But the game will like sort that out for you. Don't worry about it too much. You can also preload in with your mates as well, but that's a whole separate thing. Hi, Evan. But yeah, if you log in with like nobody, and yeah, it'll randomly allocate people in your team to you. Basically. What are you looking at? This is War Thunder. I'm about to swap game, though. We're just yapping about how Tech Tree works, squadrons, and a whole host of other stuff. I'm not going to be partying up right now, Jay. We're about to swap on to Assassin's Creed Black Flag. How do you join a squadron? Very simple. So you go Community at the top, which you can't see terribly well, because it's all the way over here, but you click on Community, Squadrons, Squadron Search. For my particular one, you'll need to remove this tick box. If that's enabled, you're not going to see it. Search bar on the right-hand side, CGS. And then a dirt per day keeps the trolls away. That's our one. Squadron info. And then there'll be an apply button. That's how you do it. That's how you get in it. You know it's War Thunder? Okay, well, you were the one asking what's going on. There you go. Which one was that? Was that one of you guys? How many slots do I have? I have 10 slots for every nation. I have 10 slots for every nation. Yeah, there you go. Flint got you. That's what you're shocked about. Yeah, it is abnormal. I completely agree. It is excessive and abnormal. I'm one of those weird exception players with that. It is possible in theory to have 11, but they've done away with that now. Oh, you did alright in the end, Bob. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine, Jay. If you want to do that, that's fine. And then I'm going to hop off in a second. We're going to go on Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I have 10 for all. It is ridiculous. Honestly, if you are going to buy slots, guys, just get the ones for silver. You don't really need any more than that. Anything beyond that is excessive, generally speaking. How'd you get slots? So, slots, initially you have a standard allocation. And then I can't show you because mine are all maxed out. But basically you would click on this empty slot and then it will give you a currency requirement to buy the slot. Initially it's silver. It goes up though in cost. It will eventually convert to GE. I think about 5 along. And that's paid currency. But basically, you just need to have the silver in your account, click it, and then ask for it. It's a waste of money. No, it's fine. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. It's just I had leftover GE here and there. Metal, bear with me a second. I am just sorting that out. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just having to find the ban list and I will sort that out for you. Can you DM me the exact username or the user ID, please? Because that will help me find it. Because it's not coming up in search when I look for it. Oh, we got an application. There we go. Okay, Jay, there you go. There you go. You're definitely improving. Good. Yeah, so you'll get there. You'll get there. Best way to grind planes? Yeah, just have fun with it. Play stuff you enjoy. Take your time with it. It's all about contribution. All about contribution. Focus on being a productive team member. Brilliant, I've got the account. That's done. There you go, that's been fixed for you, Metal. You'll need to use the invite code to get back in, but that's been fixed for you. I will just go double check the other servers and make sure you're not blapped in those as well. But yeah, contribution. There's lots of different things you can do from a contribution point of view. So, attacking units that are on the ground, taking bases, right? Prioritize that kind of stuff. Getting assists is still valuable. In this game, you do get rewarded for that. So don't be afraid. If you don't get the kill, not a big deal. It's nice to get it, don't get me wrong. But you still get credit and you still get contribution. You gotta remember, the game is very heavily on the ticket-based system. It's all about draining the enemy's tickets. So that's what you should be prioritizing. And even if you can't get something done, maybe your teammate can. Help them achieve it. Likewise, your teammates should help you. My accent, I'm English. Activity points, just play the game, Flynn. Basically, just playing the game normally will grant you activity. It's as simple as that. It calculates every 3 days and then it blops it in for you. When you next log back in, it will give you a summary of how much you've earned. Heatwave, I know the heatwave's ridiculous. I've had 2 aircon units fail on me as well, just to top everything else off. But yeah, it's been awful. It's been terrible. My office is like a sauna. It's a bit better today, thankfully. But yeah, it has been just a right old sauna. It's always a nightmare. Yeah, Evan, I wish you all the best with your grind. Get your vehicles at stock config as well. Build up your crew XP as well is important. So one thing I would say, just going back to the whole playing and optimizing, have slots for fighters, bombers, etc., etc., because you're going to crew spec differently for those, okay? So, for example, in defensive armament, this is basically all useless for fighters, okay? Near enough. Unless you have a back gunner on there, this is bollocks, basically. This is a waste in a fighter. So, in the vampire, this is kind of waste of time, right? So, if you want to save yourself some aggro, have designated bomber strike slots, okay? Build around that. So, the precision and all this here will be useful for those. General rule of thumb, you'll want some vitality. G-tolerance, obviously you'll need more of that if you're turn fighting. Vision's going to help you with spotting enemies. But yeah, I always start with a bit of vitality and then I kind of build out from there. Now, logistics is a hybrid one where it's beneficial for different reasons and different things. So, weapon maintenance stops you from jamming it. When you see the reticule glowing red, that means you're about to jam the gun. Okay? So, burst fire, that will reduce the basically overheating. If you jam, then you can get locked into an extended reload function, basically, which is a pain in the bum, but that's what happens. So burst fire as much as you can. Try not to spray, unless you've got a reason to do so. Some sets are a bit more spray sensitive than others, so you get very limited ammo in the Soviet set, for example, and they overcook quite bad, so you need to be a little bit more careful with those ones in particular. If you've got bad ammo management, they can be a great way to learn it because they will punish you for failing, but something to bear in mind. But yes, so weapon maintenance is obviously applicable across the board really with that, but you know, it's primarily your guns, but it does affect bomb scatter stuff. Now, the important bit, and this is the thing a lot of people forget, reload speed. Everybody thinks about your guns, but the other thing it is important, it affects bombs and it also affects your rockets. So if you're in a bomber or strike craft, this is still valid and useful. Even if you're in some weird ass thing that don't have a front gun, because this will actually bring back your bombs faster, especially if you're in an arcade. So instead of faffing around waiting for 50 seconds, you could be sat waiting around for 40 seconds, right? Obviously, the more you pump in it, the more benefit you get. All right? So that's something to bear in mind. So this does have additional application. This is why I always look at the tooltip, because it will give you a bit more detail that will help you. Okay? It's pretty good at explaining. Also, you've got qualification down here. Qualification stacks. It's not instead of. It's not an either-or situation. Some people take this thinking that this is invalid and they never bother with that. There are other players that do this and it completely ignore this because it costs. It will normally cost silver. Ignore the fact mine it costs eagles. I'm in a slightly weird situation there. But basically, the stat benefit you get from here will stack with all the stuff up here. So it is 100% worth grabbing. When you've got the silver for it and you meet the level requirement on your vehicle, grab it. It will help. It will stack and give you extra bonus. It's not instead of, that some people think. The other thing to bear in mind as well, obviously very early on you are going to get pilot sniped a lot, so a bit of vitality is going to help with that, which is why I recommend a little bit of vitality to get you off the bottom run of the ladder, because that will help you stay alive a little bit longer. And when it comes to defensive armament, there is a little quirk that people miss. Now, you've got this thing up here that says number of experienced gunners, okay? So if you've got a vehicle that's, let's say, a bomber, you've got like 5 dudes in the back, okay? You've got 5 guys, okay? They're in the back, pew, 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 doing their thing, right? Dropping bombs, hitting guns, doing whatever, right? Now, their stats are affected by this tray here, effectively, okay? Their accuracy, precision, tolerance, yada, yada, okay? They can also be knocked out like your pilot. Their vitality stat lives here, okay? But, and this is the big but, this, when you fill out the bars, you get more and more stats. Wonderful. Excellent. We love that. But if you've got 5 guys in the back and this bar up here is empty, you're going to have 1 legend and a bunch of Mr. Beans in the back, okay? Because what happens is once these bars push too far, if you haven't bumped this enough, you actually end up with a stat penalty. So you'll get some benefit, but then it starts removing your stat benefit. So you need to level this up based on the number of dudes in the back. Okay? So for this vehicle, not applicable. I got no dudes in the back. But if I've got a bomber, 5 guys in the back, I've only got 1 point of that, and these bars are all ramped, I'm then going to start getting penalty. So my next priority would be to bump this to stop me having a bunch of Mr. Beans in the back. Yeah? Now, there are some people that ignore this tab entirely, and there is a valid reason for that. If you are V-swapping to your back gunners and manually controlling them, your manual control effectively overrides this shit entirely. If you're like me, however, and want 1 less thing to worry about, then obviously the AI is going to pull its stats from here and do its job. And they can be a bit hit and miss, but the more you invest in them, the better the return. So that's something just to bear in mind. If your guys in the back are doing cool, it might be because the stats here are low. But if you do want to take control of them, feel free to do so. You do have the facility to do that. Crew grind is very expensive, 100%. Yeah, 100%, it absolutely is. This bit takes time. If you're a new player, don't get scared at this, because it's half level of time, and it does take forever. It is a huge pain in the chuff peanuts, it really is. But when you're leveling your crews up, you do get to level them for the variety of stuff. So if I wang in my tanks here, I do have some levels available in my tanks, so you can do stuff. But yeah, you just have to look at your stuff, basically, and make it applicable. But yeah, if you can allocate slots to specific roles, that will help you out. Do those qualifications when you get them. And just have some conscious awareness of what these do. You'll help yourself out a bit. Because you'll be able to stack and be a little bit better off. Because there are certain problems like getting pilot sniped very early on that are a huge pain in the ass. I still get pilot sniped even now, even with the amount I've got bumped. You will get a rare incident where that happens, and it's bloody annoying, but it is what it is. So, You know, you just got to go with the flow. Main Germany grad, yeah. And the thing is as well, the more you spread your crews, by the way, the worse this problem is going to be with getting a maxed out crew. Because if you look over here, right? Look at how low, there are 34 levels on this one, 53 on that. So, as you can see, my right-hand side crews are not as advanced anywhere near. You're going to find most people will be focusing on their left 3, basically. So, if you've got a priority vehicle, it tends to be where you want them. But you can allocate and rearrange things however you like. It's really entirely up to you. But what I would also say as well, when you're building presets, which is this button down here, you can copy and paste them, which is really nice. And you can bump the amount available to you by getting so far. Thanks for the popular red, I appreciate it. But if I had this vampire in multiple presets, I would try and keep it in the same slot, okay? And the reason being for that is this qualification button, this progress here, only applies to that slot. So if I move to the vampire into slot 2, no, they've never played the vampire. They don't know how it works. Treat them as individual groups of people. They don't have the same experience. All that time you spent on the vampire in slot 1 is group 1. Group 2, they've got no idea what group 1 do on an average day. So everything in here ain't going to apply to them. You will have to regrind this and you will have to respend your silver on it. So if you keep vehicles in their slots by type and by position for the individual vehicle, you will save yourself a ton of aggro. It's not something I did when I started. It's a little min-maxy thing. You don't have to do it. It's entirely optional, but you will save yourself some aggro down the line. So it is something to bear in mind if you want to do it. Someone earlier did mention about this, which is convertible research points. So this is to do with the research tree. This is basically just a really expensive way of progressing your research tree faster. But you can basically ignore it. You can just forget this exists, pretty much, because it is obscenely expensive. What if all your vehicles are priority? Good luck working that one out, Ice! Have fun figuring that one. Anyway, I hope that helps, guys, for the people that are more new and kind of figuring stuff out. I will be doing, like, little bite-sized videos on these kinds of things, so you'll have a point of reference. I'll make a full playlist of stuff. Does crew training, or whatever it's called, reset when changing vehicles? So, when you say crew training, there's 2 different factors here. So we've got the crew levels, and we've got the qualification. The qualification is going to be new every time, okay? But if I swap the vampire to a different slot and then back, what they had on the vampire here will still be here if I move the vampire back to it. When it comes to the crew levels, it doesn't matter what vehicle is in that slot, the crew level that they've acquired remains. But it will persist. So, whatever you've put in, let's say you put a load of stuff in here, had a bomber in that slot, right? Now you put a fighter in there. Well, all of this stays the same. Even though you've swapped. So, this stat set could become irrelevant to what you've now put in the slot. But the crew level don't disappear. They're still there. They persist. But this is why I advocate for, if you're going to have a slot for a fighter, keep it for fighters. Case dependent, yeah, absolutely. I'm thinking about it from a very, very new player perspective, possibly being on the fence about playing long term. If you're a super committed accountant, yeah, I could see a validity to it. But I think in the grand scheme of things, I think monetarily, if you're putting enough hours in the game, the Prem is just going to be more worth it, generally speaking, in my personal opinion. But yeah, so your crew levels, Sweet, are going to stay, regardless of what vehicle's in the slot. But the qualification, that will be brand new if you bring a new vehicle in. Okay? So that's the bit that will change. Alright? But if I pull the vampire out of that slot and put another vehicle in it, this is all going to be here. This will all persist. What you do need to be aware of, though, slot 1 for Britain is not the same as slot 1 for Japan. So, don't treat slot 1 as global. Separate them by nation. So you've got slot 1 Japan, slot 1 Britain. They are also individuals. So you do have to treat those as separate groups, okay? As you would slot 1, slot 2, slot 3. You can see the differences in the specking here. Okay? Yes, I believe so. But yeah, the good thing is a lot of stuff does persist. Like I say, your crew levels, once you've got them, they're there. Just be mindful of the allocation, is what I would say. As you get deeper in, though, you'll get to a point where you're like, whatever. But, yeah, once you got everything filled out, like, you're good, you're cushy. So. Hopefully that helps a bit. Hopefully that helps a bit. Right, let's hope that Assassin's Creed hasn't updated. I don't think it has.